Hello mother funsters, and welcome to the stream, or welcome to the underworld. My name is Mella, and today we are going to be streaming Starfox Adventures. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Actually, hold on a second. You're in my realm now. You don't scare me. You can't kill me. But I can kill you with my power. Fire! How are you doing, guys? Welcome to the underworld. Well, it's Friday. Woohoo! Hype for the weekend.
I'm like a wild stallion, man. I need to be free.
I have arrived. Sup, Bundy? How's it going, brother? What have you been up to this week? Have you been up to anything good? Do you like my little overlay with Starfox, and I can do this? It's all good, isn't it? It's a bit of fun. Have you ever played this game before, Pondy? It's Starfox Adventures. It's the Gamecube title. It's a game that I used to play. I played when it came out on the Gamecube, and I really liked it. So I thought, you know what? Why not? Let's play it on stream. You never played it? Well, you're in for a treat, mate. You know what it is. A load of people didn't like this game when it first came out because it's got the title Starfox. There he is. It's got the IP of Starfox, but it's not really a proper Starfox game. It's more of a Zelda clone, which is why I liked it, because the actual Zelda, Starfox games I wasn't that keen on, if I'm honest with you. The normal Starfox games were like on-rails shooters, and you're in like a spaceship, and then yeah, and you got to sort of, you know, avoid the pitfalls and kill the enemies and all that kind of thing. There is a little bit of that in this game, but not a huge amount. So, oh, you're gonna watch until you have to go. Okay, got a pit. Oh, you're going out for a piss up in 45 minutes. Wicked. Well, I reckon we should probably start things going. Actually. Yeah, it's more of a Zelda style overall. There is a little bit of sort of running around in the ship, but it's very much only in the intermission phases, if you understand me. You will see quite soon. One of the things about this game that's really interesting, actually, is it wasn't originally... it's going to be black screen for a few seconds here, just while I get my shit sorted. It wasn't originally a Starfox IP. It was its own IP. The game was called... There we go. We should be going now. There we go. It was originally just a game called Dinosaur Planet, and for some reason they just stuck the Starfox IP in, and you can kind of... There's certain parts of the game where you can kind of tell that it's been wrenched in a little bit. Also, Maria's sleeping. What a strange time to be sleeping. I hope she's doing all right. I'm really looking forward to seeing her around. All right, so we're going to start a new game. Can you guys all hear this okay, by the way? We'll call ourselves Mel, shall we? Just to make things easy. You don't actually see this name in the game at all. And we will go on to our event scene. Now, I'm not 100% sure I'm going to do this. But basically, you don't start the game. You don't start the game as Starfox. Oh, no. No, you start the... This game is actually like... This is a furry's wet dream, this game. You'll see. I can hear you well. Okay, and the game as well, hopefully you can hear, because... There's a bit of, I will talk over this a little bit because it's all, like, I don't want to make you have to... Right, so from the depths of space, a girl named Crystal searches for the truth of her parents' death. Finding herself within a lost corner of the Lilac system, she receives a distress call from the world known as Dinosaur Planet. Too quick. You can quite clearly see what I mean by the furry's wet dream right here. Look at her. Hello. I received a garbled distress signal. She's speaking in another language. It said something about a mountain hidden in a storm. Whoever they are, they sound in great danger. More stuff! Wow, that looks really scary. So, this is a bit confusing, but that's actually the head of the ship that we're following. So we're thrown straight into the fray here, I do believe. Does this look okay, by the way? Because I don't know if the aspect is a little bit off. The fact that you're voicing her is very confusing. Her features with my voice. Yeah, when we get a little bit further in, they start speaking in English, at which point I will stop voicing them myself. I just don't want to have to make you guys, like, read. So this bit is really confused me the first time I played. Because you actually can't die. There's no, like, as many times as I get hit, there's no, like, what's the word? There's no, health bar here. So it's just kind of a bit of an intro. Oh, there we go. I think we did it. And then, there we go. Looks sweet. Alright, quick. That's wicked. I'm glad it looks good. If any point it looks a bit off, just let me know, because I've got lots of buttons that I can press to try and fix things. So basically the idea... I don't know where these, like, lasers are coming from, by the way. I mean, she dropped her staff, so I'm forced to think that they must be coming from the bird. But later in the game, we get the bird again, and the bird can't do this anymore, so... Fuck knows, really. The controls of this game are really, really off when you're when you're flying. Wow, that's actually a bit unfair, because when you're in the like the spaceship later in the game, it's not too bad. Right, there we go. Right, so we've destroyed the sentry turrets on the back, and then I guess what do? We just shoot the face, I think. Oh, there we go. Right. Oh, just realised I haven't put on my glasses. There we go. Thanks for helping me. I can take it from here. That's a bit of an assumption, isn't it? Right, see you later. So I was quite confused when I first played this, because your adventure begins, there you go, and it tells you how to play the game. I was obviously assuming, I was expecting to play as Fox McCloud, you know, the guy in the front of the on the front of the game pad, the game box. But it's not quite as clear cut as that. Ooh, Mela, what did you think of Game of Thrones? Have you seen it, Bondi? Right, I'm going to go into the main part of the there we go. There's a key, nice helpful key. And she's like, da 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 da. I mean, honestly, if this game didn't birth, like, a few hundred furries... I mean, look. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na. Alright. Oh, I was expecting another way up here, but that's just a dead end. You have. I was disappointed, but I wasn't as disappointed as I thought I was going to be. I'll go into it in a minute. I think there's another video to play. Oh, look, this is definitely the bad guy. Look at him.
General Scales.
Ruler, tyrant and dictator of Dinosaur Planet. Why would you introduce yourself as that? That's weird. What brings you to my world? I'm not here to fight you. I'm only here because of a distress signal. Distress call? This whole planet is in distress. Of course it's a reptile. Well, we're on Dinosaur Planet, so I suppose it makes sense for him to be a dinosaur. The Cloud Runner told me about you. The evil general. My girl, I am not evil, but you just described yourself as a tyrant. I rule over many dinosaur tribes. You see, I must control this planet with fear. Right. Otherwise the tribes will try and fight against me. Okay. You dare challenge me? I've got a bit of a cold, by the way, so I apologise if it's a bit weird. No one can defeat General Scales.
General Scales!
There we go. Bad luck, General. Maybe next time. This is not over. Let's find the source of the distress call. Make sure you drink lots of water. Cheers, man. I've got this. That'll do for now. I wonder if this is where the distress call is coming from. Ooh. Heist. This is Krazoa Palace. If you go inside, be very careful. This is the dinosaur's most sacred place. I find it a little bit weird I mean, I'm not necessarily complaining, but I find it a little bit weird in a kid's game, kind of like sexualizing a fox. I mean, just look at her. What is she wearing or not wearing? I don't know. I feel like this game is a little bit confused. Right, it is a kid's game. I'm sure it is. It's like, it's a PG, isn't it? Oh, here we go. So we got that key, didn't we, on the ship? Now, why this random key would be in that particular ship confuses me, but whatever. Very confused, literally. Here we go. So these enemies do respawn relatively quickly, and we don't have any form of normal weapon. So we're just kind of blowing them up at the moment with these. Hey, Space Jam was a kid's film, but Lola the Bunny was a thing. That's true, I suppose. There was also Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and what's the name of the like ridiculously sexual character in that? You know the one I mean? There we go. So these things that I've just picked up, these eggs, they actually they get my health back. They didn't seem to be doing anything, obviously because I've got max health, but Jessica Rabbit, that's the one. Damn, exactly. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Very sexualized character in a kids movie. Do kids pick up on it? I don't know. I reckon this game could easily have created a furry or two. I mean, just look at her. Hey, Pondy, we both got in and out. No questions asked, mate. Congratulations. Hey. Question is, Pond, what you going for now? Are you gonna look for purchasing a Minecraft pass? Yeah, for sure. But no, I do like this game. I have a feeling, because I haven't played this game for some time, because, you know, I normally, I mean, Pondy, you know, I normally, since I've been streaming, I normally review these games at the end. Props. I have a feeling that if I put my, like, critical eye on this game, I'm probably going to find loads wrong with it, but I'll always have a bit of a soft spot in my heart for this game because of the nostalgia. I will, of course, try my very best to review it with an objective eye. That's always my plan. I mean, if it isn't obvious, by the way, this is like a barrel of bomb. I suppose this is a bomb. If we hit into the fire, the bomb will explode, and we will get severely damaged. More damage than that. Oh, we missed. What? Okay, that's weird. Getting really into Minecraft. Seriously, what I would say is, like, I don't know, play like I found myself that vanilla Minecraft, which, oops, I forgot about him, which is what you're playing at the moment, gets a little bit on the boring side quite quickly. So what I'd say is, like, play vanilla until you're starting to get a little bit, only just a little bit tired, not like, okay, I've definitely had enough of this game, and then maybe start playing modded, because modded really just opens it up a lot. Nostalgia is awesome. You play newer games, or is retro your style? I do sometimes play newer games, not very often. It's more because I'm a bit of a tightwad, to be honest. What? Okay, that's a bit annoying. Alright, I don't particularly like paying too much for video games, when you can, you know, when I can play old games like this from my childhood for pretty much free, or when you can buy, when you can get games like Terraria for only a few pounds, or even like The Wolf Among Us, which is Probably the most recent game I've played recently. And even that is like, what, more than 5 years old? And I bought it for like £3. If I can buy a good game for like £3, I'm in. There we go. Yeah, like, you won't find me playing like a brand new AAA title because I just don't see the point. Because even if I do play a AAA title, I'll normally wait for a few years for it to come out. For example, one of the games I do really want to play is Gears of War 4. And I'm kind of waiting a little bit until it gets a little bit cheaper. Right, here we go. Hello, mate. We get a little bit of exposition from this. The Krazoa need your help. They're dying. What is it that's... was it you that sent the distress call? When we were attacked, I signaled for help. So he sent the distress call. He's clearly, like, hurt. We were massacred. Oh, dear. But what were you doing here? The King Earthwalker sent us to protect this sacred place. Home of the Krazoa. The Krazoa are peace spirits. Powerful beings that bring life to a planet. Without the spirits, our planet is dead. Is there something I can do? My girl, only the pure of heart can take the tests. Enter the Krazoa Shrine. Once inside, complete the spirit test and await your reward. If you succeed, then return to me. Well, I've got a bit of a problem with that term, if you succeed. I'm not going anywhere. You can't leave once you enter, so if you don't succeed, then you're probably gonna die of, like, starvation or something, I suppose? Now, call me a cynic, but I reckon this particular animation is fan service. Anyway, where were we? I'll only buy them first if I absolutely can't wait. So, like Spider-Man and Uncharted and Kingdom Hearts 3, I needed them ASAP. Spider-Man was fucking amazing. One of them games I wish I could forget and rediscover. Ah, I know what you mean. Yeah, there's not many games I'm like that with. But I know exactly what you mean. So this is the first of the Krazoa Shrines. These appear several times in the game. I think there's 6 in the entire game. They're kind of cool. They're like tests. This is going to be the easiest one. It's the first one, and then we go up the super duper slow ladders as well. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's certain films that I'd quite like to go back and watch again for the first time. I'd love to go back and watch Old Boy again for the first time. There is an amazing plot twist in that particular film that changes the entire film. Like the experience of watching it. It's a film that you have to kind of... Ooh, got a bit close to me there. It's a film that you kind of have to watch twice. Ooh. The second time you watch it is completely different. But that twist, the first time you watch it, oh my gosh. I need to check that out. If you do check it out, I strongly recommend watching the original Korean version and not bothering with the American version. American remakes are never as good as the Asian originals. I can guarantee you of that. There we go. I love films. Yeah, I love me a good movie. I'm totally addicted. Oh, I see. Right, we need to kill this enemy. I love Asian cinema. I mentioned this to my new colleagues because I started a new job quite recently. I said Asian cinema and they were like, what, you mean Bollywood? I was like, no. I mean like Oriental cinema, mate. I'm not really into Bollywood. But I love Korean movies, Japanese movies, Chinese movies. Some Thai movies actually. I really like Tony Jaa. Good sort of Muay Thai film. Marie is an old and cultured swine. Been watching loads of films with her. I got to watch Shaun of the Dead. That's a good movie. It's quite long, isn't it, Shaun of the Dead? And, well, it's not, you know, it's not a bad movie, though. It's quite good. Test of observation. Watch closely where I hide. Where the urn stops moving, you must show me which urn I have hidden in. Find me 3 times in a row and I will return to Krazoa Palace. So this is a really obvious game. You can actually be hurt by these as they move, so you've got to stay quite central. So stay with me, chat. Right, it's this one. And then you just touch it. I don't know what happens if you get it wrong. I think you get sent all the way back to the beginning of the shrine and have to start the whole thing again, which is a bit annoying. So there, I nearly got hit by them. And if you do get hit by them when they're moving, they do damage you. So I'm focusing at the moment because I don't want to take my eye off the ball. Have you got to watch any Asian cinema at all, Pond? What is your favourite movie of all time, Pondy? There we go, right. There we go. So that was super duper easy. I think we can all agree. There's one of them later on, the Test of Fear. That's really hard. I haven't seen many, no. Ah, fair enough. So basically, the Krazoa shrines, the Krazoa spirits now inside Crystal. Hook! Really? You serious? I mean, that's not a bad film. I'm just a bit surprised. I've asked lots of people what their favourite film is, and I've never had that response. Robin Williams' Peter Pan film. Yeah, I really like that movie. Adore that film. I'm quite surprised because I don't necessarily think it's a good movie. I mean, I like it for nostalgia, but wow. I'm quite surprised. The shrines keep the spirits safe from harm. But their powers are useless. ... Only when the spirit has been released. Back to the palace. Can it be used to stop this war? Okay. Alright. So basically, we're already in the Krazoa Palace. We need to like release the spirit to where it's supposed to be. And then after we've released all of them... Oh, that's not fair. Once we've released all of them, it's supposed to sort of save the world, essentially. Yeah, people give it flack, but it's beautiful. When I was a kid and wanted nothing more than to fly, I would watch it on repeat, never got bored of it. I do think it's a brilliant game. I really do. Okay, so I reckon the original plan for this game was that Crystal was going to be the main character throughout. I did mention it wasn't originally a Starfox IP. It was going to be a game of its own called Dinosaur Planet. But they had to get Starfox into it somehow. Plus Robin Williams, that goes without saying. Robin Williams is absolutely fantastic. He's actually one of my favourite actors, for many reasons, actually. First of all, he's amazing. He's very entertaining. He seemed like a lovely guy. Ah, it's you! Ah! There we go. So, Crystal is now in a crystal. How apt. But yeah, he loved Zelda. I love Zelda, and Robin Williams loves Zelda, and Robin Williams loved Zelda so much that he called his daughter Zelda, which I think is amazing. I mean, I don't love Zelda quite that much. If I ever have a daughter, I'm not calling her Zelda, but I love that fact. There we go, right, so Crystal is encased in crystal. Exactly, he named his daughter after her, exactly. I think that's so cool. And she's basically been captured. So, enter, meanwhile, in a lost corner of the Lilac system. Enter Starfox.
That should be it, Mom.
Rip, exactly.
Affirmative. I'll get back to work.
This is so cheesy.
Isn't this music getting on your nerves? I'm trying to work on my maps. Okay, old timer.
Turn it down, Slippy.
I wish I had hair to...
Slippy, it's General Pepper.
General Pepper here! I have a new mission for you, Fox. You are approaching Dinosaur Planet, an ancient world on the edge of the Lilac system. As you will see, chunks of the planet have been torn from its surface. It's your job to get them back. If Dinosaur Planet explodes, it could affect the entire Lilac system. The only lead we have is that you must locate the Queen of the Earthwalker dinosaur tribe. Maybe she can help you further. Either way, your fee has been approved. If you're successful, then the money will be forwarded to you immediately. Pepper out!
You heard the General. Let's do it.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. They have successfully wrenched Starfox into this game by freezing who was originally supposed to be the main character, and then getting us to fly to Dinosaur Planet with very limited information. Just need to find the Queen, basically. Just saw your tweet, Marie's going to kick your ass. I don't mind Marie kicking my ass a little bit. No worries, dude.
General Pepper here! Your mission takes place on Thorntail Hollow. Locate the Queen of the Earthwalker tribe. She will help you further. Pepper out!
Okay, so anyone who's not played this game, this is kind of the original, very much more on the original Starfox sort of thing. You know, we're in the R-Wing. This is like a proper Starfox game right now. Unfortunately for fans of the Starfox games, it doesn't last for very long. Be right back. No worries, Pondy. Much love to you. I just need to remember the buttons. Right, so that slows me down. What button is it to... There we go. What button is it to, like, boost? There's boost. Oh, they're on weird buttons, I have to say. Oh, I think we actually managed to miss that. Right, let's boost. And then what's this one? Ooh. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a problem here. Right, that one's slow down, right? Yeah, that one's slow down, right, okay. So I need to get used to the buttons. Right, so obviously the first level is going to be super easy, and these sort of interim levels get gradually more and more difficult. Tad, hello mate, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're playing Starfox Adventures. This is a cool game. It's not the best made game in the world, but it's got a lot of nostalgia for me, and it is a fun game. It's very pretty for the time that it was made. So here we go. This is kind of the main hub of the game. This is Thorntail Hollow. So here we go. Landing the R-Wing. Epic. Have you ever heard of this game, Tad? Or is this completely like brand new to you? So here we go. So Starfox gets out of the R-Wing. So a lot of people, when they first played this, were not expecting this at all, and were disappointed.
Great flying, Fox! For a moment I thought you were...
So this is what? So this is new to you?
Funny, sir.
I know! Now, on to business!
Oh, please don't.
You will open your communicator.
Please don't.
Those who you wish to speak to, and then press...
I hate it when you can't skip the
Each team
tutorial.
different information. It's not being tested in action, so give it a try.
No, oh, it isn't new to you. Alright, so have you played it before yourself? Did you play it maybe when it first came out? On the Gamecube like I did?
To those Thorntail guys. Lippy is preparing a translator device, but until it's ready, he'll translate for you.
Okay, General. But what about a weapon? Why couldn't I bring my blaster?
Why couldn't I bring my blaster?
Always the same with you, Fox. Shoot first, ask questions later. This mission is about saving the planet, not blowing it up. It requires a different tactic. Try using your head.
Very convenient.
Very funny, sir. Fox out.
So like I mentioned earlier, the game was originally created with the idea that you'd be playing as Crystal the entire way through, with, I guess, her staff. So now that we've basically been reskinned as Fox, we aren't allowed his blaster, Instead, we just happened to find Crystal's staff. How convenient, ladies and gentlemen. I just remember it, I don't know where from. Well, it's a GameCube title. If you are receiving this message, then I am in grave danger. The staff you hold in your hands is a powerful weapon. You must learn to use it wisely. It will give you guidance when its powers can be used. How useful. My staff's main use is in combat, and in time your skills may grow. Try different actions to unleash its powerful attacks. You can also use it to explore the world around you. Try lifting rocks or knocking items out of the trees. I'm sure you'll find it very useful. Take care of my staff and it will take care of you. Alright, so we now have, this is the weapon in the game. So again, like I say, very convenient that we just happen across Crystal's staff. As she dropped it, didn't she, earlier in the game, right at the beginning, in fact. So yeah, there's a particular part of this game. I very vividly remember I got this game with my GameCube for Christmas, along with Zelda Wind Waker, and I played them concurrently. There's a very particular part of this game, I will point it out when we get there, that reminds me of my granddad. I pointed out when I did my Wind Waker playthrough, which you can view on my YouTube channel, by the way. There's a very particular part of that also reminds me of my granddad. So, because I played it basically on Boxing Day when he was there. So it's all good. I'm just trying to remember what we're supposed to do. Should we go to the shop? I remember the shopkeeper. No, that's too low. The shopkeeper is annoying. Is the shopkeeper got a name? Or was he just called shopkeeper? I can't remember. There we are.
Welcome to my store. Feel free to look at the many wonderful items within these walls. I have food, special goods, and many maps. And if you like to play games, then enter the Scarab Room.
Yes.
And that's the exit.
Okay. Thanks.
Now, if you find something that you like, then choose that item and we'll discuss a price.
Get out!
Is that clear?
Well...
Good. Now, hurry and choose something. Or get out.
Such a dick. I've just realised a slight plot hole there, because I haven't learnt, like, I can't understand the dragons yet. That is something that comes in at a later date, where basically I get like a translator put into my PDA. So either he can actually speak English, or that's a plot point. That's a plot hole. It's just a shopkeeper. Yeah, I don't remember if we have to speak to him in order to be able to find scarabs for the first time. We need an upgrade to our staff. I remember that much. I can't remember quite where to get it.
You pay this much.
Oh, hello. Oh dear. Hello. It's time to use my staff in combat. Yeah, okay, nice. So the combat in this game is a little bit on the unvaried side. Oh, that didn't work. Come on. Oh, I think I'm spamming slightly too much. There we go, yeah. Oh, he got me. What a bitch. I think these enemies have a name, but I can't remember what it is. Is this one bigger than the other two? Boom! Right, okay, cool. Ah, right, okay. So, this message will only play if my staff feels... Oh, dear. Please don't crash on me, I haven't saved it for ages. Ah, you... Okay. That's annoying. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I suppose we should probably load that back in. Hopefully that doesn't become a thing. I'm going to be rather annoyed if it does. I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back in, shall we? Lol. Yeah. Alright. That threw me a little bit, actually. I was not expecting that to happen. How far back are we going to go now? Oh, you are shitting me. Alright then. Bollocks! I guess we'll just talk over. Have we done... We've done this... Oh yeah, we've got the... right, okay. That is kind of annoying, I have to say. That means we're going to have to go through all of that exposition again, unfortunately, chat. I'm terribly sorry. Alright. Well, in that case, how are we doing today? Who have we got on our little machine, on our bot? Ipondi is Spiro. Nightbot is Firo. Tad, you are Mew. Cutie Mew. Kerrigor, that's my bot. Kerrigor is Mr. Mime. I'm Mewtwo as always. Let's give you some bonus stars. There you go. And a bomb. There you go. Can't believe that just happened, man. I'm a bit pissed off about that. Remind me to save it next time we land at Thorntail Hollow. What have you been up to today, Tad? You looking forward to the weekend? You got much planned? What am I doing this weekend? I'm going out for dinner tomorrow. To celebrate the wife's birthday. It's not her birthday tomorrow. It was a little while ago. But this was just a weekend that we had free. Hey, hey! Okay, alright. We had a bit of a problem there. Dex, hello, mate. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We did just have to restart a little bit, which is slightly unfortunate, but we're going to try our best not to have that problem again. I barely remember this game. Not the best, but still fun. Well, I really appreciated this game because I am actually not a fan of the original Starfox games, but I'm a massive fan of Zelda. And this is kind of a bit of a Zelda clone. So when I played this game, I must have been... I think I was about 13, 14 years old. And honestly, I loved it. I realise now that I'm a bit older that it's a game with a lot of flaws. But I have a lot of nostalgia for it. And I do think, although I don't think it's a very well-made game, I think it's got enough good things about it that it's worth playing. Like, it's kind of clear to me, like, it's... I don't know, I think you probably already know this, Dex, but it was originally its own IP. It was going to be a game called Dinosaur Planet, and I guess that Crystal was going to be the main character. So the fact that she just gets captured just now, it feels kind of wrenched in, doesn't it? It's like, oh, suddenly the main character that you were going to be suddenly disappears, and you basically get a reskin into Starfox, and it's like, oh, suddenly he gets, like, look what's happening now, he gets, you know, the only lead we have, all this, it's a little bit, it's not very good story writing, I think. But it's a fun game, and I love the world that's created, like, the actual world, and I love the whole thing about the world being split into bits and all that. So did you play this when it originally came out on the Gamecube then, Dex? Because I got a Gamecube, I got the Gamecube for Christmas, and I got Zelda Wind Waker, the version that came with Ocarina and Master Quest in the same box, and this. These are those two games that I got for Christmas. So I remember one particular Boxing Day, just play like all day that Boxing Day. I just switched from playing this to playing Wind Waker the whole day. And like I was mentioning earlier, there's one particular part of Wind Waker. You can see it on my playthrough on YouTube. It's the bit in, if you've ever played Zelda Wind Waker, it's the bit when you're near the Deku Tree in the Forest Haven, when you're going up, being shot up by the but by those like what they're like little plants, and they shoot you up in the air, and you got to climb the Great Deku Tree in order to get the leaf upgrade. That particular part, and then there's a that always reminds me of that particular day with my granddad was sort of sitting there watching and sort of falling asleep, and that kind of thing. And then there's a particular part of this game which I will point out when we get there. It really reminds me of that particular day and of my granddad. It was just a really cool part of this particular game. It's the bit where you have to get the cogs to make the bridge go across. I think you might know the bit I mean. I'm really looking. That's part of my favourite part of the game, and part of it is because of that particular memory. Right. Here we go. Right. Oh, we actually got a slightly higher score than last time. Right. So here's Thorntail Hollow. I know I'm introducing this again. I got the silver GameCube. Yep, I got the same silver GameCube as well. I didn't get Metroid Prime though. I bought Smash at the same time. Ah, brilliant. Smash I did get, although not straight away. What a brilliant, brilliant game. Super Smash Brothers Melee, I definitely got and played a lot of. And also Super Mario Sunshine. Oh my god, what a brilliant game. I'm actually planning... Please don't keep doing this. I'm planning on playing Super Smash Brothers... not Super Smash Brothers, sorry. I'm planning on playing Mario Sunshine on stream at some point in the not too distant future. I think I'd like to play 64 first. Played Starfox a while after. Ah, no, I see. I really do like this game, even though it's got its issues. Alright. Also, I don't really like the whole Slippy giving you hints thing. I think it's super cheap. I understand why they do it.
So give it a try as soon as I finish.
Right.
And don't forget, you're looking for the...
I think we're probably gonna have to... We're gonna have to save this game quite often if it's gonna try and crash on us.
But until it's ready, he'll translate for you.
Alright.
What about a weapon?
Did you ever play any of the older Star Fox games, like Star Fox 64? Because I think a lot of people that like Star Fox 64 didn't like this game. I kind of understand why, but I think just slapping the Star Fox IP on this game was a bit of a mistake. I mean, more people would have bought it, I suppose, in total, but it just alienated too many people. I didn't play them. Ah, fair enough. I did, but I wasn't really a big fan. Right, let's go through the motions again. In and out and out and in and up and down. Going through the motions. If anyone's wondering why I'm not going through the, like, reading the words, it's because we've already been through all of this exposition already. Don't you think the language that she's speaking sounds quite like Dothraki in Game of Thrones? Like, you can hear Emilia Clarke sort of saying this. Right, okay. Do we need to go to the shopkeeper? Probably not. Here we are. I think this is probably the bit that we need to do in order to progress. It's funny because they clearly like put a fair bit of thought into the into that language, but then once you get the little upgrade, that means that you can translate automatically. They just speak English, and you hardly ever hear that language anymore. I kind of feel sorry for whoever spent a long time thinking up that language for it only to be used for a very short period of time in the game. Right, there we go. Right, so this is where we got up to before it crashed earlier. So we're ready to become this staff's master, basically. Before the staff becomes your own, you must learn to see and feel its call through your hands. Follow its call. Ah, right, so it's actually going to show me... Right, cool. So this is the door that we need to go through in order to progress. It's going to give us, like, an upgrade. So we'll quickly save because we have been having we've had a crash. And we don't really want to have a new one, and another one, and lose our data save. So these crystals, these give us magic. Oh, of course, it gives you a little thing the first time you pick up anything. So we've picked up a Staff Energy Gem. They come in many different values and are used to power the staff upgrades. Once chopped down, pick them up, blah, blah, blah. So the reds are kind of the medium ones. The green ones are the little ones. The yellows are the big ones. And then you can get the blue ones, which are like the massive ones. The blue ones are quite rare, as you can imagine. There we go. You can't kill these. You can attack them, and it sort of deactivates them temporarily, but you can't kill them. Right. I find it really suspicious that a planet that Crystal has literally never been to happens to have special areas for her staff upgrades. How suspicious is that, chat? Like, literally special rooms. Say what you like about this game, though, it does look quite pretty, especially for a GameCube title. I remember just being completely blown away by the graphics when I originally played this back in... Oh, fuck knows when it came out. Can you guys remember what year it came out? Whoa, that'd be the button then. I think it might be... Yeah, it's that button. Oh, that's going to be weird because that's on my left finger. And it should be on the right, if I remember rightly, on the original. Oh, it's really sensitive as well. There we go. Is it just me? Or is the stream lagging? Is it lagging? I don't know. What do you mean by lagging? Is it CPU lag where it's like or is it like internet lagging when there's like a bit of a delay? Oh yeah, I forgot about these. Did I not just see one of those little harpy things that laugh at me? Yeah, I can hear one. I can definitely hear one. Oh dear. No, no, no. No, no. Oh my god. There we go. We got it. And I think you can lift these, can't you, for scarabs? And scarabs are the currency of the game. Oh, of course, it's gonna do its thing. What are you planning for the weekend, by the way, guys? Happy Friday. Pretty hyped for the weekend, not gonna lie. Oh, there's another one. These guys are super annoying. Oh, one shot. Nice. It's a bank holiday weekend in the UK. I don't know if Europe have the bank holiday as well, but Monday is off as well. Pretty psyched for that. I'm streaming on Monday, actually. Spending the weekend with the wife, but then she's working on Monday and I'm not, so I thought, you know what, why not stream? We'll be streaming Minecraft on Monday. I'd like some scarabs. I can't remember. There's definitely something that we should buy. I can't remember what it is. It freezes constantly. Oh. Monday off in the US. Fantastic. Have you got any like plans for Monday at all, Dex? Are you just going to be chilling? Chilling sounds good, to be fair. But I'm definitely going to be streaming. Not freezing for me. Okay. Thanks very much, Dex, because that means on balance it's probably on Tad's end. See if you can maybe change the quality settings. You can't always change the quality settings, but see if you can. Oh, I've got to go through this guy again.
Welcome to my store.
Please, I actually kind of hate this guy a little bit.
I have food, special goods.
Hasn't froze for me. Hey Ace, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for that as well. I do appreciate your feedback. It's actually genuinely really helpful. So, streamers do appreciate it when you come out with this kind of stuff. So seriously, it's appreciated.
Thanks.
Now,
How are you doing, guys? How are you doing, Ace? Welcome to chat. Have you played this game before?
is that clear?
I think this is a game that's very nostalgic for people, and I think normally that's the only reason why most people would watch it. Get out! Now, there's a particular thing that I'm looking for. I think, oof. We definitely need that, but I don't think we need that yet. This, oh, 20. Alright, okay. We may as well buy this. This is something that we don't need just yet. You play this man. I don't think you can knock him down on this one. Oh, you can. Okay, you spelt heist wrong there, my friend. Damn it. You can heist though. Beat it the day I bought back when it first came out. Wow. It's quite a big game to complete in one day. So that's pretty impressive, mate. It's a brilliant game. I really do. Well, it's badly made, but I really enjoy it. I think it's fair to say it's a badly made game. But I definitely enjoy it. I love the world. It's just so pretty. Especially when it first came out. Oh, there we go, we've got a heist going. Oh, that'd be the wrong button. I had the day off. I think it took me about a week to complete, but I was playing Zelda at the same time. Maybe actually 2 weeks thinking about it. Well, these are super useful. These are bomb flowers or something they're called. To be fair though, when it came out I was about 13, 14, that kind of age. And I did have a week off because it came. I got it over Christmas. I literally got it for Christmas. I think I completed it before I went back to school. You know, after the Christmas holidays. I can't really remember. It was quite a long time ago. This is a bomb spot. You're literally going to tell me what a bomb spore plant is after I've just used it twice. Bad times. I'm just going to fill up on these. I think 9 is the maximum. And then we're pretty much set for the game. You do have to get more throughout the game, but we should be good for the... Like, it's one of those things that it is used throughout the game, but you need more at the beginning than you do at any other time. But what did you think of the game when it first came out? Because I really didn't like the end. But apart from that, I really, really loved the game. I had people on game FAQs saying I was lying that I beat it that fast. Yeah, those were the days, man. I think I probably wouldn't have believed you either, if I'm honest. But no, I mean, you could quite easily sit down and play this game in a single day. I think that's cool, man. I mean, if you can like the game that much that you literally just sit down and complete it in one sitting, I think that's kind of a cool thing. We are definitely not going to complete this all in one day. I'll tell you that for now. Right, so let's give it a quick cheeky save. Oh, hey, you managed to sneak in unharmed. Congratulations, you won 175 Mel's Bells. Epic. Right, so this is where we need to go. They've made this one particularly large. I liked it for the final boss. Yeah, I really didn't like the fact that the final boss was clearly supposed to be general scales. They had literally had a boss door, like a boss room, all set up, and then you go in there, and then the fight doesn't happen. They clearly run out of time. It's kind of a bit of a shame. Here we go. So this is the Queen Earthwalker.
My name is Fox McCloud, and you must be the Queen Earthwalker.
No lorud no karu, ve away. Moshe, Prince Tricky Keo Groots of Kehot Rokio Sharklos, Ut Kubot Ki Ice.
She's saying something about Prince Tricky being taken by the Sharp Claws.
You've got to go to the Ice Mountain and rescue her son, the Prince Tricky.
Nice name. Okay, lady, I'll bring your son back to you. Can you give me some directions?
Oh, right, of course. So he gets out of the way so we can progress, basically. So use the warp stone.
You've got to talk to that big stone guy. She called him a warp stone.
That's all I need. I'll be back soon, Queen. Don't you worry.
I love the warp stone.
Nobody brings me any gifts anymore.
It's nearly ready.
Oh, it's 22 when this came out. Damn.
Slip me out.
Good times. So, in that case, like, what's your favourite game then? Like, of all time? Ace. Oh, that was supposed to have something in it. It's a fuel cell. Right, you need to pick these up. Normally, I don't have much problems with fuel cells. As long as you pick them up when you find them, that you shouldn't get a time when you need to grind for them. You need a certain number of fuel cells to get to certain levels. Super Metroid. That's the one on the SNES, right? That's a fair shout, mate. I've never actually played it. The only Metroid game I myself have ever played is Metroid Prime Corruption, which is the Wii title. I really enjoyed it, actually. I thought it was a great game. It had so much atmosphere. I like a game with a good atmosphere, which is actually one of the reasons why I really enjoyed this game. I think that this game nails atmosphere quite nicely. Yeah, I especially like because it's really like lovely and serene here, and there's certain places where it's quite like not, if you get me. So this is one of many bomb spore planting patches. I think that was maybe the wrong button, but it doesn't matter. These are really, really cool. Yeah, you just do that, and I didn't mean to. You just put that on there, and then you just shoot it like so. Boom! And poor old dinosaur just got completely owned by the bomb there. I love atmospheric games. Have you played Subnautica? I haven't, but I have heard good things about it. I need to finish MP3. Beat the first two, Metroid Prime 3. Yeah, it is really good. I really enjoyed it. The only problem that I had with Metroid Prime Corruption is I found that a lot of the bosses kind of boiled down to just button bashing, which was a bit of a shame for me.
Nobody ever brings me gifts anymore.
Nobody brings me any gifts anymore.
I love this guy. I must have heard that particular soundbite so many times.
Nobody ever brings me gifts anymore.
Because this bit actually confused me quite a bit the first time that I played the game. But we already bought the thing that we need. There we go. Lovely little...
Sweetie. Who dares bother the mighty ones?
Yeah, mighty.
1,000 years I've been left alone to rest. What do you want?
Well, can you help us?
Help you? No.
Rude.
But you're a warp stone. You're supposed to help.
How do you know that?
Right.
I'll catch up on chat in a moment.
I can remember what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Now if you push left on the control stick, then I'll send you to one of those warp stone thingies. We'll get back to that in a minute. And if you push forward on the control stick, then you can enter the maze. Now this one's a bit special. When you have collected a Krazoa spirit, then push right on the control stick. And I'll send you to Krazoa Palace. Now, you know what I do. So hurry up and make a choice. If not, then press B so I can get back to...
So this guy has been sitting here for so long that he's forgotten how to do his job. So basically he's just here to help me, which is a bit weird. Well, I didn't really care much for the motion controls. Yeah, I see what you mean. They were okay, but there's quite a lot of sort of long-standing, like the motion controls. A lot of people didn't like the motion controls on the Zelda games that were on the Wii as well. They do kind of distract from the gameplay somewhat. I didn't hate them though. The motion controls, they were okay. They weren't particularly game-breaking. Alright, we're going to give it a quick cheeky save just in case we crash. Oh, right. Anyone? Oh, this is what does. Oh, there's Tricky. This is the little prince. I'm gonna follow you, but I need to get ready for work. Have a good one. Well, thank you very much for the follow. I'll be playing this again next Wednesday, I think, and I'll be playing Minecraft on Monday. Minecraft, modded Minecraft's kind of my jam at the moment. So, thank you very much for the follow. The motion controls don't work that great unofficial hardware. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, there it is. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. Don't work too hard. Have a good day at work, wherever you're off to do. And I'm sure we'll talk very soon. Right, so I remember this confusing me a little bit the first time I played. Good times. Oh, right, yeah, there's... Oh, no, this isn't the thing, is it? This is just another, another bomb. Anyone keeping a list of how many times Fox is a dick? He is a bit of a dick, isn't he? Really? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because, like, when he, like, in a little bit, when we first meet Crystal, he's clearly thinking with his dick as well. Because he's like, literally the first thing that he says is like, she's beautiful. You got shot, force choked by one of the Chaos Armors. Damn, rip your 500 mouse, dude. Oh, I'm sorry, you died. So yeah, I reckon he's Fox is a little bit of a dick in this game. I played it on the Wii. Just prefer traditional style controls. Yeah, I can't argue with that at all. It can ruin games a little bit. The motion controls. Well, I have to go. Yeah, no worries, dude. Thanks for coming along. Hopefully we'll see you soon. There we go. Let me just, we can kill these. We need to be a bit careful because that one up top can, like, shoot us. Although, actually, no, I think we might be a little bit... We're too close now, aren't we? We're within its minimum range. Yeah, Tads, thanks for coming along. Maybe we'll catch you later if you come back along. Otherwise, have a good one, yeah? We'll see you soon. Right, so begins one of the many vehicle sections of this game. I do find the vehicle sections of this game are kind of arse, if I'm totally honest. I do not like the vehicle sections in this game. They're not good. We're about to find out why. Let me just save it out here. Like, for example, the motion controls on Super Smash Bros. On the Wii. They were arse, weren't they? Most people just got themselves a Gamecube controller. Oh, I forgot.
I am Fox McCloud, lead pilot of the Starfox team. I've come to take the prince back to his home. Hey, wait!
Right, wish me luck, guys. This bit is, wow. It's not particularly easy. Right, go, 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 go. Now, if I remember rightly, there is a trick to this. If you can get in front of them early on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, the controls are weird. If you can get in front of them, whoa, early on, before the first... Here we go. Right, so we're in front of them now. And then what we can do... Oh, no, don't get in front. Oh, you dick. If you can get in front of them in this particular cave, you can literally just stop and they'll run into you and die. Because you have to get in front of both of them. Shit. This is not going very well for me right now. I don't think I'm going to make this first time. Ah! It's just, like, it's really finicky. And you have to come first. Shit! You have to come first. If you don't, it will. You'll have to start again. It's kind of annoying. Oh my god, it's so slippy. I mean, I know I'm on ice, but come on. Now, is that number 1 or is that number 2? Shit! I'm definitely going to lose this. There, yeah, no. No. That's the end, isn't it? Pooh! So, now that we've failed that, we have to do the whole thing again. Although, actually, does that... I think that allows me to at least to get the... yeah, I mean, it allows me to get that fuel cell, which I wouldn't have gotten if I'd have passed it the first time. Which is kind of funny, I guess. That means that we should probably save it again. Right. Wish me luck, guys. Right. I reckon we can do it this time. Come on. Focus, Mella. Oh my god, the controls are so bad. Come on, I need to get in front of them both before this. Ah! That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. There we go. We win. That's what you do. So basically, yeah, it's a bit of a cheat, but if you do what we just did, we've literally just destroyed them both, so we can't now lose. So happy days, right? The first time I played it, I didn't know that, so I did. I think I did it about. I think I must have done it on like my 7th or 8th go, but I did complete the event like legit, as it were. But we can literally just take it easy now, which is good. Phew! Because I literally like it does get a little bit frustrating when you're just like. After you have to do it again and again and again, it's not good game design. I think if they were to make it, if they were to improve it, what they probably have to do is make it easier after you failed a few times. Maybe make it so that you're only fighting against one of them instead of both.
Sizbu aku kutsuk fudu. Ay uat will vekwat rodan. What? Sizbu aku kutsuk fudu. Ay uat will vekwat rodan.
I can't understand you.
Sizbu aku hot spring, or you'd be frozen by now.
Why, you little...
Hey, I wouldn't if I were you. My dad's a king earthwalker, and he'll bash you up.
I don't think he'll be doing any bashing. He's been captured. That's why I've been sent to rescue you.
He's been captured?
That's right. It was your mother that sent me to find you.
Is she okay?
She'll be just fine. But we need to get you home.
So, chat, what do we think of the voice acting in this game? Right, let's do a quick cheeky save so we don't have to do that bit again. Right, oh yes, we need mushrooms. Mushroom for what? Oh, here we go. The blue grub tub fungus, the earth workers, blah 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 blah. Because it's night, we can just pick these up straight away. They sort of run away from you during the day. They're sentient, I guess. Right, so Tricky's hungry. What do we need? Are there only 2 of these? Anyway, right, so we can feed him these grub tubs. Typed out lines with no emotional context. Yeah. I hate the, I really hate the lines that happen outside of, the videos, like that. There you go. There's something near. Look at this. That kind of shit really is annoying. Find. But yeah, some of the voice acting's okay. A lot of it's not great, I think. But yeah, I think what you just said. Oh yeah, the door closes, doesn't it? Yeah. So I can use him to like stay. Yeet. Hey, King. What's up, dude? Welcome. What are you up to, dude? Can you Why is he not staying? There you go, right, stay on the button please, mate. How you doing, King? Right, so what does this do? I also find it really suspicious that this world, again a world that Crystal is supposed to never have come to, the owner of the staff, just happens to have like loads of things that respond only to the staff. Playing Minecraft. Ah, wicked. What are you up to on Minecraft at the minute? Wait, what did that do? Oh yes, that's right. It made it so that we can go across the hot springs, which is in... Wait, where's the way back? I can't remember. I'm so lost right now. You get a map plate. It should be over here somewhere. Oh, here we are. And then I love this, right? You see that? There's Prince Tricky right there. I'm playing on my friends. Oh, right. Okay, cool. So there's Tricky right there. There's no way that he could come down here, right? He's, you know, 4-legged. But then if we make our way across here, suddenly he's just gonna be there. So what are you doing on there? Morph ball size channels. Exactly. Exactly. So, like, convenient. There he is, look. How did you get there? It's a trick. Thought you would play Minecraft today. No. I'm going to be playing Minecraft on Monday, though. I'm going to do, like, a long stream. If I do him find, it'll go through here. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to be playing a long stream of Minecraft on Monday. You know, like a 5 to 8 hour stream. But I thought maybe we should play something other than Minecraft, because we've been playing a lot of only Minecraft recently, and I'm supposed to be a bit of a variety streamer, so I thought maybe we should do a little bit of 2 things at once. So yeah, we're going to be playing Minecraft and Starfox Adventures concurrently on the channel, although obviously not at this exact same time. I mean, that would just be crazy, right? Ew. What are these called? Stone Claw or something, the bad guys? And hang on, where's Tricky? I need to feed him some more of those mushrooms. He's empty, isn't he? He's hungry. Poor old Tricky, he's starving. But yeah, you get what I mean, Dex. You definitely understand where I'm coming from. You just happen to land on a planet that has things that are exactly like that exactly interface with something that's unique to you. That's one of the things that I got a lot when I was playing. If you've ever played Darksiders, especially Darksiders 2, like you'll go through like a temple in Darksiders 2, and like there'll be a room in the temple that just happens to have like an item that's like a specialized item for the character you're playing. It doesn't really make sense. It's like, you know, like, why would there be an item that only Death can use in this random dungeon? Okay, I'm just... Whoa. Excuse me, mate. That was a bit rude. Because I found it always kind of at least made a certain amount of sense in, like, in Zelda, because it's just a chest. So it makes a certain amount of sense that certain things would just be left in dungeons. Although the golden gauntlets, like the gauntlets are a little bit of a stretch because they just happen to fit, don't they? But, oh, wrong button. You know what I'm saying, chat, I think. There we go. I remember...
Turkey, are you crazy? Just leave the sharp claws to me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, Fox, if ever you need me to come back, you just use my heel command.
Right.
And I'll be right with you, okay?
Okay, Tricky. Right, oh, we only got one of these. Now, I remember there's a secret somewhere around here. It's a secret that I didn't find the first time that I played the game. Oh, hello. Do you mind, mate? Literally. There we go. We need quite a few more of these. Alright, here we go. So these, now that it's daytime, they will run away. And you have to, like, sort of daze them in order to be able to pick them up. Wait, what? There we go. Is there... Right, we've got a few more. Right, so... We could... Anyway, you can find on this, and there'll be, I guess, a Batham Dad or something. I don't know where they get their names from, but Batham Dads are like extra lives, basically. Oh, that's not even a Batham Dad. I don't think I've ever got a game over in this game, even once. Which is a bit weird. I don't think I even know what the game over screen looks like, because you get Batham Dabs quite early on. Right, find. While you're doing that, we'll get some more of these. Oi. And then I'm pretty sure this is the thing that we need to progress the game, isn't it? This is what you give to the... what are they called? Horntail? No. The mammoths, basically. Now, where is the secret? I definitely remember there's a secret here. I just can't remember exactly where it is. Aha! This is it. So I'm pretty sure this is like an extension on magic. So if you don't get this one, you literally have to come back here, which is a bit of a problem because I don't think there's any reason to come back to this particular area ever again in the rest of the game. There are some bits that you go back around in, but this isn't one of them. So if you miss this, you literally have to come back for like a special trip. which is kind of balls. Like, if this was an area that you like naturally came back to, it wouldn't be so bad, but it isn't, if I remember rightly. I mean, it's an area that you sort of come close to a couple of times, but you never really come back here. Right, let's pick some more of these up. Just, I think we can hold a maximum of 15 of these, and then Tricky can hold a maximum of 5 himself, which gives us a maximum of 20.
I can do science, me.
Alright, there we go. May as well feed him. And then he's like, I'm stuffed! Shut up, Tricky. Maybe we should get ourselves a counter the number of times that we tell Tricky to shut up. Like, if anyone watched my Zelda Skyward Sword playthrough, we had a timer, sorry, a sort of a counter of how many times we told Fee to fuck off.
I'm too hungry to talk to strangers.
Alright. Well, funny enough, I have just the right thing. Chomp burp.
That's better. I tell you what, young'un, I'll help you out. Here you are, my boy. This is a scarab bag.
Okay.
By collecting scarabs, you'll be able to buy many useful items.
That's actually required to complete the game as well, because quite a lot of the things that you need scarabs. Oh boy, it's Starfox temperatures. Hey Versi, how are you doing? Have you ever played this before, my friend? Oh, we need to feed him again, don't we? Okay, that's fine. Let's fine. We've extended our magic. No, do you know of this game? Or are you even a Starfox fan? Have you played any of the Starfox games? Good old Versi. Hey, Koi Kwang, you absolute legend. How are you doing? How was your stream? I used to love this game. Seriously. I realise now that I'm kind of playing it with a bit more of a what's the word? Now that I'm playing it with a bit more of an eye to, you know, because I normally review the games after I've played them. It's not very well made, this game, but I do have a lot of nostalgia for it. I love the world that it creates, but the story is a little bit meh, and the gameplay is somewhat lacking in parts as well. Pardon me, I am pointing out, by the way, I'm trying to call out when the gameplay or the story is lacking. I know about the game franchise, but yeah, I never played these. Well, a lot of people didn't like this game because Starfox the franchise is more on rails shooter, like in a like a spaceship. This was originally a game on its own called Dinosaur Planet, which for some reason Nintendo then decided to slap the Starfox IP onto. Which is why it's a bit disjointed, and some of the things don't really make sense. And it's also why the ending is absolute arse. But you'll see what I mean eventually. But I really enjoyed this game because I'm actually not a massive fan of the other Starfox games. And I'm a massive fan of Zelda, and this is essentially a Zelda clone. So I actually kind of appreciate this game quite a lot. Oh, we didn't mean to climb it, we wanted to drag it. What? Can I not? Get out of my way, Tricky. Wait, why can't I drag this? There we go. Right, there we go. Phew! But no, I played this game when it came out on the Gamecube. I got the Gamecube for Christmas, and with the Gamecube I got two amazing games. I got this, and I got Zelda Wind Waker. And I got the version of Wind Waker that came bundled with Master Quest, Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Brilliant game. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. So, a lot of people that liked Starfox hated this game because they were expecting essentially a Starfox game, and this isn't a Starfox game really, it's a Zelda clone. But I knew what I was getting because I'd watched my friend play it. I asked for it, and I got it, and I loved it. And I still do. I do kind of love this game. But a lot of that love is nostalgia. I know that I know in my heart that objectively this isn't a very well made game, but I'm really happy to be playing it and sharing it with you. I know all about that, I just haven't actually played it myself. Yeah, I mean, unless you really like this kind of game, I wouldn't necessarily say that you should play it, but definitely like watch someone play it, so you get like the story and the feel for the game, and then maybe decide whether you want to play it or not.
My golden root has been stolen.
By the shopkeeper. That is something that you get to sort out, but much later in the game. The golden root, the shopkeeper sells it for like 200 scarabs, so we can't even hold more than like 20 at the moment. I always like adventure games based in universes from other genres. Bomberman had a really cool one. I don't think I've ever really experienced the Bomberman universe. I've played Bomberman games, but I've played the older ones that don't really have much of a story. Hello, mate. It's tricky. I generally don't like games with like followers as well. There's a Batham Dad. These Batham Dads are the reason why I've literally never got a game over screen in this game ever. Because they're basically like extra lives. Say what you like this game overall is actually very easy, although it has some bits in it that are really fucking tricky. Excuse the pun. Where did that other one go? I guess it didn't have much of a universe before the adventure game. Yeah, and a lot of people really hated the adventure game because it tried too hard to make a universe. But I myself, I don't really have a preconception on that, so I didn't really mind. Oh, we've already got that one, clearly. Oh, we need a key, don't we? Do we need to go back to Thorntail Hollow for the key? I think. I can't remember where we get it from.
Travel
through the mountains to reach the hollow. Yeah. I think that's what it's trying to tell us to do. We need a key, which we don't have yet. Right, hold on. Let's get a little bit more food for Tricky. You can never really have enough of these. Well, until you've reached the maximum. Oh, we think we may have run out. Missed that one. But no, I love the world that's made in this game. I thought the graphics when it first came out were amazing as well. Like for a GameCube title, this does have nice graphics. This guy charges us, doesn't he, scarabs to get past. 25. Well, luckily we've got more than that, so you can't like haggle with this guy either.
You pass, but don't tell boss.
These guys are just the worst guards ever. They literally ask for a bribe. Right, we'll give it a quick cheeky save. Right, so basically we now need to go back to Thorntail Hollow. We'll just run. We don't really need to interface with these guys really at all. Like ever. There'll be more scarabs in here though. So, what's your favourite adventure game then, chat? I'll be surprised if anyone said this. I mean, I think this is a great game, but I think it's a far cry from most people's favourite. Oh, we don't even have to go in there. We can just go straight. Cool. There we go. I think the game would have been better if they hadn't have slapped the Starfox IP on it and just left it as Dinosaur Planet. But then the question is, would I have played it? Because would I have, you know, would it have been a game that I would have looked at and gone, oh, that looks good, you know? Because I'm pretty sure the reason why I got it is because my friend got it, and the reason why my friend got it was because it was a Starfox game. You know, so maybe if it wasn't a Starfox game, I would never have got to play it. Here we go, we're back in Thorntail Hollow now.
That's my mom!
Don't run off, Tricky. Fuck's sake. If Mist counts as adventure, that's mine. Mist. What's that? I think that might be. Is that like a text-based adventure? Forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm not familiar with the name. Well, it rings a bell. Right, here we go. Let's get this guy. Oh, one shot, nice. Now, where did Tricky go? Hello, mate. You alright, gorgeous? It's the old school 3D puzzle game series. Oh. I don't know if it counts as a 3D, as a puzzle, sorry. Maybe. Have we got enough? We've got enough scarabs with words inside books. Oh, that's cool. I don't know, maybe. Good times. I can't remember. Oh, he goes to his mum, doesn't he? That's probably where we need to go. But we are just going to stop off at the shop. There's a few things that I wanted to buy. there's the look thing. Point and click for the old ones. Ah, good old point and click adventures. They're fun. Some of them. I do like a point and click. There's a Bath and Dad holder, which I think... Oh, what should we get first, chat? Should we get the high def display device, or should we get the Bath and Dad holder? Or should we get the Firefly lantern? Because I think we actually physically need that quite soon. Ooh, I'm really torn. We should probably buy the Firefly lantern first, actually. Totally got. I had that one. Got to play it again. There's so many games I really would like to play on stream.
Okay, I'll sell it to you.
I'd love to play, like I mentioned earlier, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, maybe Mario Galaxy, although I'm not sure about that one. Also, Final Fantasy X. I really would love to play that on stream. I think that would be so much fun. Maybe Final Fantasy X too, although again, not sure. Sunshine. Of course, Sunshine. Yes, Sunshine. I've got to play Sunshine on stream if I'm going to... Yeah, but 64 first. I'd love to play Sunshine. I think that's such a brilliant game. I don't know which is better out of Sunshine and... Oh, he's not here, is he, Tricky? Out of Sunshine and 64. I think 64 is probably a better game, but I think I have more fun playing Sunshine. Overall, I think. It's one of those things where sometimes I'll play 64 and I'll be like, nah, 64 is better. And then I'll play Sunshine and I'm like, no, Sunshine is better. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys reckon on that particular... Alright, come on in, mate. I do find the combat in this game super dull, by the way. There's not really much variety to it, which is a bit of a shame. Right, here we go. So this is pretty sure is where we're supposed to go. There we go.
Here, guys. Mission accomplished. Contact General Pepper so we can get...
Yeah, because it's going to be that simple, isn't it, Starfox?
Okay, isn't she, Fox?
Are you sure you finished down there? The planet's not back together yet.
The Queen needs my help. Fox out. Is there anything we can do for her?
We need to find white grub tubs. My mom gives them to me when I'm not feeling well.
It looks like she'll need a lot. Let's take a look around.
So basically, chat, the real world equivalent is we need to go find us some chamomile tea. So, and chamomile tea needs very special ingredients that we're going to need to find underground. Oh, I like the music. The music's a little bit scary because at the moment the Hollow is infested with bad guys. Bad guy. Has anybody got any adventure games that they recommend me play on stream? Maybe one that I haven't mentioned already. I'm always good for suggestions. Here we go, right. How many more do we need? Just 2, because 7's the max, isn't it? We also should probably get as many scarabs as possible. Scarabs are sort of a semi-finite resource in this game, just purely in the fact that they take a really long time to respawn, in my experience. So you should get them wherever you can. Just so that you don't get to a point where you can't afford things that you need later down the line. Come back. What else did I think? I reckon I might play Gauntlet on stream, although I'm not sure whether I'd play Dark Legacy or Legends. Legends being the N64 title and Dark Legacy being the PlayStation 2 title. They're very similar games, so I wouldn't play them both, I don't think. But maybe, I'm thinking probably Dark Legacy, because Dark Legacy came afterwards and is a bit of an upgrade overall. Ooh, it's raining. Right, oh, we've got quite a few now. We could buy both of the things that I wanted now, actually. I think there's another Bath and Dad in there, so we'll definitely buy the Bath and Dad holder, for sure. Is that a Bath and Dad? Yeah. See, I can't pick it up because until you get the Bath and Dad holder, you can only pick up 1. But then after you get the Bath and Dad holder, you can literally pick up 10, at which point you're basically invincible. Although there is a finite number of Batham Dads, I believe. You can't buy them. So once you've picked them up and used them, you can't get them back. I remember me and my brother spending hours and hours together beating Legends. It's a brilliant game, it really is. I like that even when it first came out, it was kind of old school. You know? I really appreciated that. I remember getting really stuck.
No, that's too low. No, that's too low.
Oh, fuck you.
Get out!
He's such a dick. I hate this guy. I remember really getting really lost and not being able to find obelisks, which you needed to be able to get to the next world. Right. I really hate this guy. The very first time I played the game, I think I was a blue archer. Don't do this to me. Uh-oh. I think we may have crashed, chat. Shit. Fuck it! Alright, hopefully we saved it quite recently. I'm so sorry, guys. We're just gonna have to restart the system. I won't be long.
No, that's too low.
I will just change to not that. That. I used the event screen just while we were at the beginning of the game because there's a lot of like cinema clips and stuff, but now that that's all over,
the game went too low.
Indeed, Versi. It is quite frustrating. I'm sorry. Really hate it when that happens. Hopefully we haven't lost too much. I don't think we've lost too much stuff. Didn't crash in the store first time. No, it was just after we'd been to the store. It was when we were just in front of the Queen Earthwalkers area. So we're just going to have to do a little bit of exposition again, and then actually we're not going to have to do too much again. Oh cool, Versi, you're Beedrill. Ha, that's cool, man. Beedrill's quite a cool Pokemon. Isn't that what Weedle evolves from? Oh dear, I didn't even know you could do that.
I'm here, guys. Mission accomplished.
But yeah, Legends was a brilliant game. It took me ages to complete because you needed a memory card for Legends. It was one of the only games on the N64 that you needed a memory card for, because most of the games you could just save onto the actual what's it called? Onto the actual cartridge. So it took me ages to even get one. I used to keep playing the game from the beginning because like after I bought the game, it literally took me months to get a memory card. I think I had to wait till like my birthday or something for a memory card to be bought. That was good times, man. It was really good, really good game. But I completed the PS2 version before I completed the N64 version. PS2 version of Altered Beast is a pretty great game, fun gameplay and decent enough flow. That sounds good. I'm well up for the sort of more old school stuff, like the PS2 kind of era stuff. So that sounds pretty exciting to me. Right, so we also lost out on that Scarab Gathering little mini quest that we just did. My brothers and I spent so long on getting past the Mountain Dragon. The first boss. Ah, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't find the bosses particularly difficult, if I remember rightly. The thing that really got me was finding some of the rune stones, but there was definitely getting the obelisks really threw me, because some of the obelisks were really hard to find. I remember one particular one. It was on the first of the Plague Land levels, where you sort of had to go around a special way to get it. And you can see it by going through the level normally, but you can't reach it unless you go down a sort of a way that's quite easy to miss. Oh my god, it took me ages to find that. Ages. You play a shapeshifter who can become a werewolf. And as you progress, more monsters are unlocked. Kind of badass. Based on a super old school Sega game. Mate, that sounds cool. That sounds cool. I like the sound of that. Like being able to change into like different animals and stuff. That sounds like really cool. Like we can only be a fox in this game. Come on, lift it. Nice. So, yeah, I'd quite like to play that game. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'd quite like to play a little bit of maybe Time Splitters 2 as well, although I'm not sure how that will translate these days. It's not a game that I've really gone back to, but I used to play shit loads of that game back when it was current content with my mates. Oh, we've actually maxed out on money. That's good. Right, let's give it another quick cheeky save. I think we're going to have to remember to save this quite often, unfortunately, chat. Do excuse me, by the way, I do have a bit of a cold. I actually nearly cancelled today's stream. When I woke up this morning, I felt like arse, honestly. I could barely talk. I woke up and I had to ask my wife a question. And I was literally, I can't remember what the question was, but I was like... I had to clear my throat about 8 times before I could actually vocalise.
No?
Time Splitters 2 was one of my favourite games too. I think Time Splitters 2 has the distinction for me of being the first game that I ever played for more than 24 hours, because it had the functionality of telling you how long you played it in total. Me and my mate, Hot Disc, in fact, who you may have seen in chat a couple of times, literally, me and him I used to go around his house, and we used to just play it all day. We used to especially like the multiplayer, although we did play the single player together, because I loved the fact that the campaign you could play 2-player, which was super cool. But we used to play a lot of the multiplayer, and we used to like make our own maps. Like I'd make a map, like on my own, and then I'd take my memory card to his, and we'd play the map together against like bots, and we'd play like loads of different bots and all this kind of thing. Completing story mode on hard difficulty was so difficult. It was, man. It was so good though. I think we actually did as well, if I remember rightly. Not single player. Single player, I think I got past normal difficulty, but never got past hard difficulty. I think I only got past the first level on hard, but I think 2-player, I think we did get past. Wait, where's Tricky? Where is Tricky? Wait, what the fuck are you doing? Oi, dickhead, wake up. The map editor was so simple, but it was brilliant. It's so satisfying to complete it. Seriously, it was a brilliant game, honestly. Managed to do it again on my brother's profile. Like, I played that game to hell and back. I've made so many maps as well. Some were better than others. I made one particularly good one that involved like portals, and you had to like, there was an up and a down, and you had to like go through the portal and then go down a thing, and then sort of get to the other base. It was made for a capture the bag map. Capture the bag was kind of the main thing that we used to play. So much fun, honestly. Brilliant game with a self-destruct timer on 0. On the last level, I mean. Oh my god, that's mean but amazing. Right, so we've done quite a few of the quality of life little bits and pieces. We've got our this. No, not that. That's not the right button, is it? There we go. So we've got our PDA or whatever it's called, so we can like zoom in on things. My good sir. Hello, Miku. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to chat. What have you been up to, my friend? I'm glad to see you. And also, have you ever played this? This is Starfox Adventures, the Gamecube title. It's not really a proper Starfox game, but it is a good game. Whoa!
Stay here. I'll go search down there. But I need to help my mom. And you will be by staying out there.
Be quiet, Tricky. We need to... Oh my god, Miku, seriously.
My mom looked really bad.
Your mum looked really bad. Well, that's just rude. Mika, go and check this guy out, guys. Thank you so much for the sub. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, dude. Seriously. Mika streams. He's absolutely amazing. Very genuine guy. Dying Light, it says, is the last game that you played. It's not a game that I myself am familiar with, but I really enjoy your streams. I love that last time we talked, we kind of, you know, had a bit of real talk, which I always appreciate. Ah, hold on. We're missing something here, aren't we? No, we're not. We do need to go this way. But seriously, Mika, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. Much love to you, dude. Yeet! How are you doing, Mika? What have you been up to? And also, what are you up to this weekend? You up to anything good? Ah! We can use bombs here. Hopefully we've got enough. I think we probably do. Oh, actually, there's a bomb flower in this area as well, isn't there? Right, we just need to get far enough away from this so we don't blow ourselves up. Oh, boom! I wanted to sub to you for a while. I appreciate the genuine talks you have on my streams. Seriously, me too. I really, really do. That's kind of one of the things I like to that I stream for. It's the chat, and getting like real talk going is amazing. I've had some really nice talks with the people on that are here at the moment, especially like Koi Kwang, for example. We've definitely had some pretty cool moments, I'd say. There we go, Koi Kwang. There he is. Lang is kicking my butt. I'm gonna have to bail. Great stream, man. Much love to you too, Koi Kwang. I hope we'll be able to catch up again very soon. But seriously, you look really well in your stream recently. I hope today. I hope that continues. And have an absolutely fantastic day, mate. Much love to you. Ooh, oh, that's a really cute emote. Is that a Pokemon? Is that, I think, Chikorita? Am I wrong? Forgive me if I'm wrong. It looks a bit like, is it Chikorita? I really don't know Pokemon apart from the first generation. Is it, or is it Bayleaf? Bayleaf. I'm not sure. Anyway. The words just come to mind. Right, so we've got a really cool upgrade, by the way, just now to our staff. I really, really enjoy this upgrade. It's super cool. We're not going to get to use it straight away, but quite soon, because we're going to use the old upgrade first. Here we are. Boom. Also, when are you going to be streaming next, Miku? Or Mika? I don't know. Mika, I guess is probably how it's supposed to be said. I'm bad with names. Sorry. Genuinely bad at names. Oh no! Oh, that was close. What are we looking at? We can't get there yet. Oh! It's a rocket boost pad. That looks different to how I remember. Bayleaf is also the name of the streamer. Oh! That's cool. Pronounced Miku. Okay, wicked. Miku is I would like to pronounce it actually when I look at it, so that's cool, dude. Oh, I think I remember this. We need to go up there, don't we? Whoops. And just randomly shoot that. But yeah, when are you going to be streaming next, Miku? Do forgive me, by the way, I do have a little bit of a cold. Let's get some more magic while we're here. And then this is the new upgrade, by the way. This is super cool. I love this. You stick the thing in there and then boom, up we go. How cool is that? Tomorrow afternoon at 3 PM. Wait, what day is it today? It's Friday. So Saturday. Wicked. I have a horrible feeling, unfortunately, I'm busy tomorrow, so I may not be able to see it myself. But if I can lurk, you know I will. Good. Oh, you dick. I didn't mean to fall down there, but I think we might actually be able to reach it from here. All right on my Twitter. Brilliant. No worries. It threw me a little bit on Twitter because your Twitter handle is not your Twitch handle. Isn't your Twitter handle Mike? There we go. So now what we need to do is just basically push that into place. This is a very, there are literally puzzles exactly the same to this in Zelda. Come again, please? Oh yeah, I was just saying how your Twitter handle is different, isn't it, to your Twitch handle? It just confused me at first. I didn't know for probably a ridiculously long period of time that Miku and Mike were the same person.
Lantern to light your way. Good. Yes, very good. Good. Excellent.
Oh right, yeah. So he sits there to stop me from going in without a lantern, but we already bought it. Yeah. Twitch is Miku. Oh, you must have you changed it then, because no, I'm getting confused. Yeah, it does say Mike though, doesn't it, on your Twitch? I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Here we go. Right. So you need lights down here. Hopefully. Hold on. So these are a bit weird because these are special grub tubs. Right. And there's a finite number of these. We have to get all of them. So if we see them, we have to get them. They're not like normal grub tubs. I'm slightly concerned that I don't have any lights. Ah, here's some. Food is burning. No! Don't let food burn. What if you can hear me when you're back, what are you eating though? I'm actually quite hungry. I normally would have eaten before stream, but because it's a Friday, I'm gonna eat with the wife, because it doesn't matter if I eat late, because I can go to bed a little bit later than I normally would tonight, because I don't have to get up in the morning. But that does mean, that does also mean that I'm eating quite late. So I normally would have eaten before the stream. I'm not going to eat until after the stream, so I'm getting kind of hungry. But we're eating pie for dinner tonight, which I'm obviously looking forward to because I'm kind of hungry. Oh, I could really do with pie right now. I need pie in my life. Here we go. We get some more of these. These are another thing. Oh! Hey, Wolf! Wolf O'Donnell. Thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate. I hope you're enjoying this stream. This is a brilliant game. Have you ever played it before? I can't let you do that stuff. Can't let you do that, Starfox. You just can't do it. I can't let you do it. Welcome to the stream. I do a little bit of everything myself. I'm massively into Minecraft at the moment. So hopefully that interests you, but also obviously Starfox Adventures. What a brilliant game this is. I mean, have you played this when it first came out maybe, or is this a game that you're familiar with, Wolf? I think what we probably need to do is we need to jump down there. Is this going to hurt me? Is it too far down? Whoa, yes it is. The question is, do we really need the light? I always second guess myself in this. Should we? I don't think we really need the light. Oh, here we are. Right, okay. We do need to go up there actually, so maybe we should get the light out. Okay. We'll just get one out for now. They don't last for very long. That's the only problem with the light. Here we are. Because there is a way up, isn't there? Ah! That's what we needed. So we should just be able to... Oh, we're running out of these bomb flowers as well, which is a little bit concerning. Hopefully, I think we've got enough before we go back up to the surface, and then once we're up to the surface, we'll just fill up on them. There we go. Wait. Do we have to do that again? I can't really remember. Where's the way out? Oh yeah, it's just along here. Food is safe. What are you cooking, Miku? I'm not a very good cook myself. I normally just cook things in the microwave. I had quite a funny experience actually recently with a microwave. Basically, what happened? I've got a relatively new workplace. I only started about 2 weeks ago, so new workplace, new microwave, and I cooked one of those, like, you know, the Rustler's hot dogs. And I cooked it for the length of time that it said on the thing. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. I followed the instructions basically, and it came out, and it was hard. It was like rock hard. So what the fuck? At which point I realised that the instructions were for, you know, a standard microwave, which is 800 watts. And the microwave in my new place of work is 1500 watts, mate. It's a beast. So I'd completely overcooked my hot dog. I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh my god. And it was like rock hard as well. It was almost inedible. Not quite inedible, but it was almost inedible. It was so funny. Yes, I have. I'll keep you in suspense. Who the fuck? It's alright, mate. No, I've played this game before. I played this game when it very first came out on the Gamecube. I think it's a brilliant game, but yeah, the last boss is somewhat of a disappointment, I have to say. No explode though. What do you mean at the microwave? No, I think if I'd left it in for any longer, it might have exploded. But it was one of those Rustler's burgers that are kind of designed not to, like, explode. They just go hard. Yeah, they just go hard if you overcook them, which is exactly what happened. But I just kind of chewed it until it kind of broke down enough to eat. But it was very funny. It was kind of stupid. It was a bit stupid. Yes, it's my former boss. Yeah, What do you mean your former boss? Is there some sort of reference that I'm missing there? Chicken, bacon, spinach, and a creamy sauce. When you say creamy sauce, is it like one of those white sauces that people often put with like chicken? Hold on. I'm just trying to remember exactly where we're supposed to go. We're missing something here. We need to jump across a gap, I think. Hold on, let me see if I can see what's going on. There's definitely something I'm missing here. Do we maybe need to go up here? Problem with these is they don't last long enough. And then I think there should be a thing that... so we couldn't come this way. Wait, that's not in the normal game. Is it? Yeah, we couldn't get across here before. This is new. Here we go. This should be the last two of these. There you go. Yeah, it played a noise like, you've done a thing. Homemade heavy cream sauce with mozzarella. That sounds pretty nice, man. Good times. Are you a good cook then, Miki? It sounds a little bit beyond my expertise, I have to say, what you've just described. Probably. I mean, I've never really tried to make a sauce, to be honest. It's the kind of thing that my wife would probably be pretty good at. I have to say my wife is actually a pretty good cook, which, considering that she never really cooked before we lived together, is pretty impressive. I love her. I love homemade meals. I'm not a chef though. Fair enough, man. I mean, I think for someone to say they're kind of a chef is quite a big thing to say, though. So yeah, I mean, you can be a good cook and not be a chef. You know, I'm not a good cook though. I'll occasionally do a stir fry. I've been trying to learn a little bit more since I found out that my wife's pregnant, because I know that I'm gonna have to do it more often. You know, it seems fair enough, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm quite early in my exploration of that, I have to say. I really like my end game. I'd love to cook some like proper ramen. I mean like proper ramen, you know, where you make the paste like days in advance or that kind of thing, and slow cook the paste for 24 hours and that kind of thing, and get bones. And yeah, I'd love to do that sometime. It's a bit beyond me at the moment, but I'd love to do that. I think that'd be so much fun. Right, so I think we need basically to give the Queen her Horlicks. She's feeling a little bit ill, so we've got what we need. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, guys. Whew. That came on a bit suddenly. Did we just save? I can't remember if we did or not. Oh. Oh, we should feed. We should feed this guy.
Fine.
Oh. Wrong button. Where is he?
Come on, Fox. I'm hungry.
Alright, mate, what do you think I'm trying to do? What? I'm confused. I'm trying to feed you, dickhead. Alright, fine. I'm not going to feed you. Ooh, a little bit lightheaded for a few seconds there. Sorry about that. Right, let's feed Mum first. Here we go.
Thank you, Fox. Thank you for saving my son.
God, I wish that if I felt ill after eating some sort of remedy, I felt that better that quickly. Better run back to the kitchen before it goes bad. Like, no worries, Miku. Cheers for the lurk, dude. Sorry, I went a bit quiet. I felt a little bit queer for a few seconds then. A little bit weird.
Always wanted to rule Dinosaur Planet. We have always been able to stop his attacks, but this time he somehow becomes stronger and defeated our army at the Krazoa Palace.
Right, a bad guy. But how did the planet get in such a mess?
Within the Krazoa Palace, he broke the seals of the Force Point temples.
I'm listening.
This planet is rich with a magical force. A force so strong that it is continually pushing our world apart. To stop this, 4 spellstones were placed inside the Force Point temples.
Okay, that's a bit weird, but I understand.
With the
Stop being a dick, Fox.
Scales entered the temples and removed the spell stones. With nothing to hold back the magic force, the planet was torn apart.
At last, it all makes sense. So, the bad guy takes the spell stones, your planet falls apart, and I've got to find the spell stones and bring them back to the Force Point Temple.
See, Mom? I told you he was good. Starfox, yeah.
My sons will remain with you, for only a dinosaur of noble birth can breathe life into the spell stones.
What? That's okay, but don't you think...
Does he ever actually do that?
I mean, it's gonna be very dangerous. Loads of bad guys, fighting, death.
He knows the planet well, and I'm sure he's shown you his sidekick skills.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Come on, Fox. We'll make a great team.
Okay, but if you mess up just once, I'll send you straight back to Mommy.
Mommy.
Good. Now, our spies have indicated that Scales was last seen in Dark Ice Mines. I know the gatekeeper, Garunda Tay, a silly fellow, but he can guide you to the Spellstone. Go back to the Snowhorn Wastes and find him.
Got it.
And Fox, I think you'll need this. The shark claws dropped it when they attacked me. Maybe it's come in use somewhere.
Okay, enough already. Can I just get on with it?
Bit rude, mate. She just gave you something that's actually quite useful. Although, bit of a coincidence, she happens to be the person with it, but we won't go into that. So that what we've just gotten, that's kind of the main. That's the biggest bit of really exposition that we're going to get in the whole game. It kind of explains the whole game in many ways. So basically, the planet has a magical force which gradually tries to pull the planet apart. There's these spell stones that some unknown force, I would imagine the Krazoa, put in place some long time ago that manages to stop that force from pulling the planet apart. Bad guy, for some unknown reason, removed the spell stones from where they belong, which means that the planet is kind of being pulled apart. And our task, should we choose to accept it, or I don't suppose we've really got any real say in the matter, is to find each spell stone and bring it back to their respective Force Point temples in order to bring the planet back together. So that's the crux of basically the entire game. There is one other plot point which gets explained a little bit later, but that's the kind of main thing that's just been like basically explained to us. So now that we've done that, we'll pick up a few. Shut up, Tricky. We pick up a few bits and bobs, and then we need to go back to the Snowhorn Wastes, which we were in earlier. But now we can get past that gate that we couldn't get past before, because hopefully the Queen Earthwalker's just given us the key. I love how they've put that dragon there, that dinosaur, so that every time we want to blow up this bomb, it hurts a dinosaur. Like, why? Why do they do that? Do they want animal cruelty in their games? It's just wrong, chat. Just wrong. Right, so I think we've got everything we need. Where's the way out? It's just trying to remember. It's over in this direction, I think. Yeah, here it is. I think we're gonna need to get rid of this Joker. Excuse me, mate. No. Oh, right, I think. Please don't attack me now. Please don't attack me now. If you attack me while I'm on this ladder, I'm gonna be much unhappiness. Much unhappiness will be had. Okay, good. Right, we're safe. Right, we're just gonna zone here. Zone here, please. I probably should have picked up some more, what are they called? Scarabs before we left. Thinking about it, but never mind, we're here now. Right, so I think we've zoned, so we'll just give it a quick save now. The reason I'm waiting till I've zoned is because then if we reload, we reload where we zoned, I think. I think that's how it works. So we need to step on this to open the door, but then we need Tricky to wait, otherwise the door locks. And then literally all this does is changes the motion of the water. Now, Problem I have with this, it is good. I think I quite like this area. My problem is it is how many times you have to do it through the game. Kind of gets pretty boring after the, like, 8th time you have to do this. But while we're here, there is a secret just here, if I remember rightly. Yeah, secrets. Although, can we open this? Yeah, we can. Nice. Here we are. I definitely found that secret on my first playthrough, although not as quickly as I just got it. I think I must have seen it on my way through and then gone back at a later date. Also, really don't like it here. If you accidentally go down that way, you can't get back. You have to switch the way that the water goes just to get back to this area. Kind of a bad level design. A little bit. Right. Yeah, we'll just fill up on everything because we're quite close. We're quite close to a couple of events, I think. Oh no. I think we're quite close to one of the more fun events, actually. I quite like the event that's coming up. Although it did confuse me a little bit the first time. Right, we're going to need as many of these as we can get because we need quite a lot of Tricky. Is quite useful coming up. And we'll get a few more. Scarabs as well. Just purely because I'm pretty sure we're going to need. I think we need 50 quite soon, but I can't remember why. I don't remember if we need it before we go to the first like off-world or after. I think we need it before, so I think we definitely want to be getting as many scarabs as we can possibly collect at the moment. Because we don't want to be to a point where we haven't got enough, and we'll have to like go and like grind for some, because it's not very fun, I have to say. It slows the game down real bad. But actually, we're nearly at cap now, which is pretty good. So let's continue into the next area. Right, so we've got the key now. There we go. That's where the key goes. We'll probably buy some maps soonish as well. So here's the key. Hurry boy! There we go. So there's the key. A lock. Right, let's give it a quick cheeky save. And then I think this goes straight into the event that I quite like. This is fun. Yeah, there we go. We can speak to him, right?
The Shark Claw have imprisoned me in this infernal cave. If you can bring me frostweeds, I'll be strong enough to get myself out. Perhaps the young prince can help you. Hurry, boy!
Isn't infernal just a bit of a weird terminology? Sort of a weird choice of words. I wonder what it sounded like in Japanese. This is originally a Japanese game, I would imagine. It's a Nintendo property. I mean, I'm not saying it definitely. I remember there's not a huge amount of point going for these because they keep respawning. Well, hold on. Right, I need to sort of make sure that these guys don't attack Tricky. Fuck off! Get off of Tricky, you dick.
Am I a pretty princess?
Hey!
Is that what I am?
Pretty princess, Mr. Virtue is in the house. How you doing, mate? I missed you, dude. What you been up to? And how are you? How is Flynn? And how is Brit? Right, we're just gonna get rid of a few of these. Right. Oh, no. Ah, shit. Right, we need to get a few more of these. Virtue, I'm good. Yeah, I've got a bit of a cold, but apart from that, I'm doing alright. I nearly cancelled today, but I'm glad I didn't, because I'm actually really enjoying this. It's Starfox. There we go. Right, so Tricky actually helped us there. Starfox. Yeah, it's Starflix. Except not. But no, I'm really enjoying this. I hope you guys are too. What have you been up to? Did you stream today, Virtue? I'm pretty sure I saw on Twitter that you did. I was kind of surprised because I was sure that when I got home you'd still be streaming, and you weren't. Zelba Starfox, I did stream. Ah, how long did you stream for, my dude? Because I was sure that you'd still be streaming when I got home, and you weren't. I was a bit surprised. Oi, keep away from Prince Tricky. Friday. Oh, 1 to 5. Ah, it's a little bit earlier than I was expecting. I have to finish work obviously at 5. Bad times. Well, I'm sorry I missed it. I'd love to have watched it. What did you play? I know it was a game that I've never heard of. Right, where's Tricky? That didn't work. I think we can do these partially ourselves. I don't think we necessarily need Tricky, do we? You're at work. Can I do this myself? You at work, it's all good. Yeah, man. I mean, I'd obviously rather watch your stream than go to work, but money's money at the end of the day. Yes, we can do it ourselves. That's good. Why has nobody heard of Toja Minnow? What kind of game is it? Like, what platform is it on? Like, how old is it? Oh, and you know what? Another title I have nostalgic memories of. Jet Force Gemini. I've heard of that game, but I don't know much about it. Jet Force Gemini is good. Why does that game like really ring a bell to me? There we go. The originals were 90s on the Mega Drive. What, of Jet Force Gemini? Or of, Jet Force Gemini is good. Oh, you know what? Wait, the devs dropped in. Oh, Wicked. That's cool. So the game that you played, I'm guessing, if the devs dropped in, is brand new then, Virtue. I've mostly watched my older brother take game. This is a brand new title. And oh, right, Wicked. That's cool. So, yeah. What kind of game is it, man?
Fine.
Oh, right. I was going to destroy them, but I don't really need to at the moment. Get away from the prince, you douchebags. I quite like this bit. I think it's cool. Yeah, there we go. We did it. Released March 1st, not 20. Oh, really? Like, pretty new then.
Ah, the young prince. Who is this?
I like this guy's hat.
This is my friend Fox McCloud. My mother sent us to find you.
I am Garunda Tay, Spellstone Gatekeeper of Dark Eye's Mine.
We're looking for a spellstone.
A spellstone? It is my duty as a gatekeeper to guard the land from which a spellstone is forged. General Scales took the spellstone and discovered that I was a gatekeeper. He gave me an ultimatum. Allow him to take the spellstone back into the sacred land, or he would destroy
back, no worries, dude.
I could not risk the safety of the entire planet, so I refused to help. My daughter did not think this way, and so to save the tribe, she opened the gateway herself. Scales did not destroy my tribe. He enslaved them instead.
What a dickwad.
My daughter dishonored me. You must search for the spellstone within Dark Eye's mines and return it to the Volcano Force Point Temple. Only then will the spellstone's power be returned. I will open the gateway.
So this is quite a cool mechanic. You need the gatekeeper to open the gate. Hey, you can't fly there without the gatekeeper, and the gatekeepers are kind of scattered throughout the world. Yeah, it's fun. Macaulay Culkin's the executive producer. That's insane. I've seen him quite a lot recently. He's kind of re-entered the public eye quite a lot. He was on Red Letter Media. He was awesome on Red Letter Media as well. He was watching the Home Alone films. And you know what they do on Red Letter Media? They kind of critique movies. It was pretty good, actually. I enjoyed. I didn't watch all of it, but I kind of watched highlights. It was really good fun. I didn't mean to fall down there. Right. So basically, what we need to do now is we need to go back to the R-wing so that we can fly to the next area. Now that the the gatekeeper has opened the gate. So basically, we need to go back to Thorntail Hollow. So we need to go back this way. Let's actually quickly, we'll give Tricky a little bit of munches. And then we'll go. Yes, you're stuffed. You're also annoying, Tricky, but we don't talk about that. Right, back through this way we go. This is what I kind of meant about like not like about having to go through here too many times. Finally, the food is in the oven. Damn. That's the problem I have with cooking properly. Like, it is kind of fun, but it's so time consuming, isn't it? Welcome back to chat also, Meekit. Good times. Yeah, we were just talking about Macaulay Culkin. Funny enough, he's the guy who was the little boy from the Home Alone films. He's suddenly kind of returned back to the public eye, and he seems to be getting his fingers on all the pies. He's been on various things that I've seen. He actually seems like a proper nice fella as well, from all the things that I've seen on him. Like, he certainly doesn't mind taking the piss out of himself, and as a Brit, I think Brits appreciate people that don't mind taking the piss out of themselves. Generally speaking, that's one of the main reasons. Well, that's one of the well, not one of the main reasons. That's mean. It's one of the many reasons, is what I meant to say. Why I love Ipondi. I think Ipondi is amazing. But pretty much, like, I think Brits generally are quite good at taking the piss out of themselves. You know, I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. Also, much love to Virtue as well, because I love all of you. I'll ask you a political question. Normally, I try and avoid political questions, but you're my boy. Well, ask away, and if I don't like the question, I just won't answer it, if that's cool. But yeah, go on. Let's see your question, and we'll see how we feel about it, if that's cool with you. There's Bayleaf again. Cute Pokemon, actually, Bayleaf. Theresa May, who takes over? I don't really like. I normally avoid I normally avoid politics, generally speaking. I normally we do have enough few serves. I normally avoid politics, not just in talking, but also just like I avoid the news. I generally don't watch the news. I actually didn't know that she'd stepped down until like about 3 or 4 hours ago, when I happened to see it on it was on TV while I was eating lunch. Because there's a TV on, like, in the background. I don't really care, because I'm a bit cynical when it comes to politics. Like, whoever it is, they're going to be shit, basically. I don't really trust politicians. I think it would be hilarious if it was what's his face, Boris. I don't necessarily think it would be a good thing if it was. I think it'd just be really funny, and I love the idea of Boris Johnson, Donald Trump, and Kim Jong-un in a room together. It would be like a joke, like an Englishman, an Irishman, and a Scotsman kind of joke. Do you know what I mean? I think that'd just be really funny. Brilliant. Okay, so basically various areas of the world have split apart from the main world due to the fact that the world kind of pushes everything out. We are going to now fly to one of those areas now that we've got the gate open. Love those jokes. Yeah, me too, man. So yeah, I think it would be funny if Boris Johnson got in, but at the same time, I mean, to get maybe a tiny bit political, I think Britain is already a bit of a laughing stock on the world stage because of the whole Brexit thing. I think if I think literally just the rest of the world would just laugh at Britain if he became in charge. So I don't know. I would laugh, and then I'd be like, oh. But I don't really care enough to make that much of a comment, because like. I kind of think that the whole system is broken and it's kind of a little bit pathetic, so I'd rather just ignore it, just to sort of keep myself sane, because as soon as I think about it too much, I just kind of get a little bit depressed. Hey, welcome back, Virtue. I was just, we were talking about Macaulay Culkin, about, I saw him recently on Red Letter Media. He was, it was pretty funny actually. He was, watching with Red Letter Media, he was watching the original first 3 Home Alone movies that he was in and like critiquing them. It was quite funny actually. Like he liked taking the piss out of himself. It was good. Why do you think the system is broken? Because it doesn't. I don't know. I don't really want to get into it, to be honest. It's like it just doesn't like. I think the problem is right, and I don't really want to go over this too much, but I think the problem is that the type of person that wants to be a politician, or the type of person that is good at being a politician, is a type of person that's like dishonest, that is gonna tell lies and all that kind of thing, and that's a problem. Because the people that should be politicians are people that are honest, that make good on their promises, that don't make promises that they can't keep. But unfortunately, those people they're no good at it because of the way that it works. So that's kind of what I meant about it being a bit of a broken system. Anyway, I quite like Culkin. I think he's a good person. Yeah, I like him. I quite like the way that he's quite self-deprecating. He seems like a nice bloke. Yeah, I do distrust anyone who enters politics. I don't make any bones about that. But it's cool, no worries, it's all good. I normally just avoid it anyway. I haven't voted for ages. I just, you know, I did vote in the general election once. Did I get who I voted for? Not really. But anyway. Wait. I also do think, in that kind of vein, that I think people have I think it's impossible to do a good job in politics because everyone will critique you. But anyway, be like, this guy's shit. I don't know anyone who's sad about May stepping down. Genuinely couldn't care less. Oh, hello. We need a key for you, don't we? Oh, it's just something I read in the news earlier today. I wanted to hear your Brits' take on the matter. Yeah, it's fair enough, mate. Oh, we should have bought the map before we came here. I'm a noob. Remind me, guys, to buy the map before we go into the next area. Luckily, this actually is my favourite area in the entire game, so we shouldn't really need the map because I know where we're going. I was pretty happy, to be honest. I got... Do you remember Gordon Brown? Right. He had this thing where everything he touched just turned to shit. Like, he could not do anything right. I don't necessarily think it was all his fault. I mean, obviously some of it was. Probably even a great deal of it was, but not all of it was. I feel like Theresa May kind of got a little bit of that going on, to a certain degree. Certainly with the whole Brexit thing. Like, she's just got an air about her, like, where it doesn't matter what she says or what she does, it's wrong. You know what I mean? Though there is now a matter of replacing her. Yeah. The problem is, as well, is that with replacing her, the British public will not get a person that they've elected in, because obviously the election will be her party. Or repainting her. You're gonna like paint her gold like they do in Goldfinger. You know, when they paint her gold all over, and because her skin can't breathe, she dies. Is that the plan? People vote for the party, not the Prime Minister. Well, technically, that is correct, but that is not how the majority of people look on it when they actually make their vote. In theory, yeah, exactly. A lot of people have kind of gone down the American route, where it's very personality driven when people make their vote, which is technically incorrect, as you just rightfully pointed out, Virtue. But that you can't really stop people from looking at it in a certain way, I suppose. First past the post is a British garbage system anyway. So you're more for the sort of Lib Dems idea, I guess, then, Versi. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's a very old hat system that seems out of date, I suppose, in today's climate, as it were. Although it is worth noting that if we did get a more up-to-date system, we'd end up with more hung parliaments. And if you remember, it's all right. Now, yeah, if I want, don't worry, Virtue. If I want it to be dropped, I will say so. We'll end up with more hung parliaments. And did you remember the last time we had a hung parliament? It was the Conservatives and the Lib Dems. And they didn't really get much done, did they? It was a bit shit. What did we just pick up, by the way? It was a key, wasn't it? So, I don't think hung parliaments are actually very often a good thing. So, it's one of those things, it's a kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other, in a way. I don't know what alternative would work better. I haven't really thought about it. All I really want is a hung parliament. Well hung. Well, I know what we need for that.
Then please, look out for Belina Tay, the gatekeeper's daughter.
Well hung.
She didn't mean to get us into this mess by telling Scales about the Spellstone. She did what she...
Don't do this to me.
thought was right. Please help her.
Okay, lady. I'll keep a lookout for her.
This might be of use to you. I found it.
Oh, it's the cog, isn't it?
It looked important, so I hid it from the shark claws.
Alright, okay. Now, I have a horrible feeling it's going to crash soon, so we're just going to... And also, I'd just like to do this. I was saying, I'm trying to stay quiet while they're speaking, but, govern me, Daddy. Uru, Prime Minister. Virtue, please. What we need a Prime Minister that looks a little bit like Crystal, the sexy blue fox from the beginning of this game. Can we jump off here, please? There we go. Now, we can't stay in this water very long. The water is cold and hurts you. Right, here we go. This is cool. We put the, I'd love to know where he keeps that cog as well. It suddenly just gets bigger when he gets it out. Oh my god, the phrasing. I think we need a new quote. Hold on. I'm actually going to quote myself. I normally wouldn't do this. Quote, add, it suddenly gets bigger when he gets it out. Oh my god. You don't want to know. Yeah, I'd have no idea how he fits that cog in his pants, as it were. What a G. I don't know where he shoves it, if you know what I'm saying. I forgot to quote people. I'm a shit mod. You are an amazing person, Virtue. I love you. I love all of you. Guys. Wait. Oh right, okay, I remember. We need to save this poor. What are these called? They're called snowhorns, aren't they? Thanks. I'm glad you like me as a person. You're not a bad mod either. As a mod, I don't do a lot. You don't necessarily have to do a lot to be a good mod. Like,
in your debt.
I'm forever in your debt.
Your little friend has yet to learn his flame.
Oh right, you teach me the flame command.
Go on, youngster. Give it a go.
But you didn't do anything. I love that. I'm going to teach you. Literally did nothing. It's just give it a go. Oh, you can do it.
So exhausted, I could help you through the main gates. I need some food.
Why does he say food in such a weird way? Anyway, but as a mod, I don't do a lot. Now, I've actually thought about this quite a lot, Virtue. Right? Now, you can call me sad or weird, but I sometimes, especially when I'm tossing and turning in bed, my mind turns over, right? And Charmander learned Thorough Breath, exactly. I've come to the conclusion that there are 3 levels of mod. Alright? I need some feed. Exactly. There are 3 levels of mod. Right? There are the mods that don't really do anything, but they're still amazing, because you know that if someone came along and started swearing or spamming or being a dick, basically, they would time out or ban that person, right? Now, I reckon, I don't think it's mean to say, I reckon that I'd put you, at least at the moment, Virtue, in that category. You're in level 1, right? But they don't really do that much else, okay? Then level 2 are people that maybe don't come around a huge amount. Wait, why would I want to be able to do that? But when they're around, they'll sort of do the mod thing. They'll occasionally, like, shout people out. What else do they do? They'll use a few commands, you know, that kind of thing. You see what I'm saying? If someone started swearing or spamming, I'd join you. That first mod is me. There you go. I think. I think most people are in probably the second category or the first category, but then you get the level 3 mods, which is what I do try my best to be, although I don't always succeed. They're the mods that are super active, like quick. Bob, when he's on it, is definitely in this category. Super quick, very on it, checks people as soon as they come in, and like sometimes gets to the point where like someone will come in and you've immediately checked how many times they've messaged on the channel, whether they stream, how new the account is, that kind of thing. And I do try and do the level 3 thing. I'm somewhere between 2 and 3, I think, myself, generally speaking. So it's just something that I've thought of. And level 3 mods, like, it's nice to have one. It's because that's like, that really feels like you're being like really thoroughly supported. But even then, like, it's not necessarily needed at our level. And even just level 1 mod is amazing. And I could not ask for more, really. So Virtue, you are amazing, and you're an absolutely great mod. Versus, you're quite an involved mod when you're doing the mod thing. Oh yeah, so more than third. Well, the third is kind of like maximum mod kind of thing, which is why I'd say I'm not really at level 3. I thought that third category would be literally Nazi mod, kinda. But you can be like a nice mod and still be at level 3, just checking everything all the time, Right, do we go down here? I think. Yeah, this is the right way. Like passive mods, I can count on for the most part, if it makes sense. Yeah, that totally makes sense. And as long as the things are TOS, then I'm cool. Yeah, absolutely. Whereas I try, so especially on like Mr. Zendo and Virtue, when I'm modding for them, I'll try and do the whole level 3 mod thing and be like super involved. Although that gets super interesting. I find that really interesting when they're both streaming at the same time and I'm trying to level 3 mod for them both. That's kind of fun though, because like you're sort of juggling a little bit, and it's actually it's difficult enough to actually be in entertaining and engaging. Or add the occasional quote. Yeah, exactly. I love that. And like the occasional like, oops, just smacking Tricky, just sort of the occasional socials and the occasional exclamation mark Discord or whatever, and I love that, man. It's cool. Where's the way forward? Yeah, you get distracted, so yeah, totally. I'm not too bad at getting distracted actually myself. I don't think I get distracted too easily in general, as a person. I don't get bored very easily, that's for sure. I completely forgot that I had added that green tech, and that was really appropriate, because you're like sup slags. It's like, you fools. Is this an emulator? Yeah, mate. I had to emulate it in order to play it. You got me into this game, Green Tech. I watched you play this round your house, and that's why I wanted the game in the first place. So thank you, Green Tech. Welcome to chat. I feel like, hold on. I feel like I've lost a lot in how engaging or good I am with chat. It's being tired as heck. I don't necessarily think that. Hey, Green Tech. It looks a bit too pretty. This is the American version, but apart from that, it is an emulation of the Gamecube version, so I'm not 100% sure where you're getting that from. But yeah, maybe. I mean, I can't tell the difference myself, but yeah, I assume so. It actually was quite a pretty game, even when it first came out. I remember actually discussing, probably with you, how relatively nice the graphics are. I like the world that's created a lot. And this is actually my favourite level in the entire game. And there's one particular room that's coming up super soon that it's my favourite room in the whole game. It's amazing. Maybe I have crappy Gamecube wires or something, but it looked kind of garbage. Dark green. I don't remember that at all. Oh, you need another one. Oh, right. I forgot there's another one, isn't there? I completely forgot about this. There is a second... we should just basically say we are getting a little crash here and there as well. I don't remember that, I have to say, Green, but maybe it could have just been your wire. I never had a problem with it on my GameCube. We need to jump down, I think. And then just be really careful. Whoa, whoa. That just bounced like a bitch. What was that made out of? Styrofoam or something? Shit, right? It's flame. But the whole mod thing is quite interesting. I actually, sometimes I find modding almost as much fun as streaming itself. Sometimes. And I love watching other people stream, just as much as streaming myself, for sure. But here we go, right. You need to find... Anti-aliasing is nice to have in the emulators. Ah, maybe that's it. I may just have to get into emulators myself then. I'm sure if Gamecube can play it on my laptop. You do have to be a bit careful when you're downloading emulators, Green. So if you need any advice, just let me know. You know, I'll be more than happy to help. I don't like to emulate, but the way that I see it is if I've got the game myself already, then it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because basically the only reason why I need to emulate it is because although I've got the original game, I'm unable to stream it on the original device because I don't have a capture card. Therefore, emulate. Wait, where's the way out? Uh-oh. Where's the way out? I may just have to get... Oh, right, no, so we've already got that machine. Ah, here, I think this is the way out, isn't it? Is this the way? Ah, this is... Ah, that is so easy to miss, but that's actually... like, at a glance, it doesn't even look like a... what's the word? A ramp? I mean, I think I got this launch day. I literally torrented DVDs because they're under my bed and can't be asked to get up to get them. That's pretty lazy, but I like that. It's funny. I've never done that. I definitely didn't get it on launch, but I got it for Christmas, if you remember. I got the GameCube and Wind Waker and this all on the same day.
I feel much better now.
I wish, like I said this earlier, but I wish if I felt sick, I wish after like eating like 2 carrots, I just randomly felt better, like straight away as well. I don't even like carrots, but if I got better like immediately, I wouldn't even mind. That'd be great. I'd be like, oh, I'm sick. Eat 2 carrots, like immediately better. I love this as well, by the way. This is kind of, it's slow, but it is kind of badass. Just being able to be like, I'm going to get you. Like super strong, like Earthwalker or whatever they're called. They're not Earthwalkers, are they? Snowhorn, these guys. I am the Snowhorn. Yeah. Just bash down the door. Excellent. Excuse me, I do have a bit of a cold, guys. Sorry if I'm a bit spluttery. I had a moment earlier where I went really lightheaded as well. Thought I was going to pass out. I think I'm okay. I hope we can get to my favourite room before the end of the stream. I think we can. It's about an hour left of the stream. I think we almost certainly can. We're only probably about 20 minutes away from my favourite room. Well, this guy's going to shoot at me, isn't he? What a dick. Right, where do we go from here? Oh, hello, mate. Oh, hello. Hello, gorgeous. Wait, what did I just pick up? Oh, you dick. Why did I use that? That's a bit odd. I just accidentally used that. That's annoying because they're actually quite rare then. Ah, right, so we have to kill all of the bad guys in order to get through to the next room. Have you ever completed this, Green Tech? I don't think you have you? Have you got to the last boss, though? Where all... Ah! Here we go. This must be the way forward, I guess. I did, I think. Because the last boss is actually quite tricky. Excuse the pun. Last boss took me ages. Yeah, he actually took me ages the first time I played the game as well. He's pretty nails, actually. The last boss does not fit with the feel of the game. Right, so I mentioned this earlier in the playthrough. There's 2 things, because like I said, I originally got the GameCube on Christmas. I played this and Wind Waker a lot, and my granddad happened to be with us that particular Christmas. And there's two particular parts of both games that really remind me of him. One of them is the bit in Wind Waker, when you're in the Forest Haven, and the Deku tree creates the you know, the leaf, but he creates it on the top branch, so you have to use those little plants to like jump up to the top. I think you guys know the bit that I mean. The bit on Starfox Adventures that always reminds me of him is this bit. This really reminds me of him because I played them both at about the same time and he was sitting there watching me play. Especially the bit when you actually put the things in, so we are going to see that very soon. This and Wind Waker, Mario Sunshine, and completed them all back in the day, but only once through each. Gamecube is probably my favourite old console. Yeah, I feel that. I played Mario Sunshine, I think, twice through on the Gamecube. I think I did this one 3 times, and I did Wind Waker 3 times as well. And on the second playthrough, I got all of the little figurines where you have to get the little pictographs of everything as well. I think you met have you met both of my granddads, I want to say? Green. I'm sure you met the one that I'm talking about. He was the one that lived further away. But he came over for Christmas. Right, we get to use this now. Oh, don't tell me how to use it. I think I'd say my favourite old console was probably still the N64, but I'd say that the GameCube comes in a pretty close second. And it feels wrong. Not giving. I feel like I'm not giving the PS2 what it does, like the love that it deserves as well, because the PS2 was just insane. Are you sure? I don't think I ever met your grandparents. Maybe the Odd Family. I'm sure you met both of my granddads, not at the same time. Like just in random bits, like just sort of hello, like just enough to say hello to them. I'm not sure. You've definitely met both my sisters, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Because one of them lived in well, our town, but the other one didn't. The one that I'm talking about was the one that didn't. Can we get this guy now, do we think? Sisters and maybe some aunts and uncles. I doubt you've ever met my aunts and uncles, because they all live miles away. Miles and miles away. Maybe though. It's hard to tell. I mean, life just kind of all rolls into one after a while. Come on, this is the last dude that we need. Oh, come on. Oh, so close. Come on. Oh, bullseye. There we go. There we go. Right, so we've opened that gate, and then I think we need to open this one as well. Oh, bullseye. Oh. What you don't realise when you're doing that is you're actually using magic. So if you run out of magic, it stops working. Right, here we go. So what game are you going to be streaming next? Also, where's Tricky? There he is. We need to feed you then, do we? Was he literally out? Like completely out of food? Damn, he was as well. This was a beast, but somehow the most fonder memories. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely some PS2 games that I have really fond memories of, like Time Splitters 2, for sure. What else? Final Fantasy X. I heard my name. Yeah, what game are you going to be streaming next? Have you decided, or is it still up for grabs? What you're streaming next? There we go. Uh-oh. Please don't crash on me. Layers of Fear 2. Have you played that on stream before, or is it Layers of Fear 1 that I've seen you stream before? There we go. So that's one of the cogs. Monday, 1 PM. Until I get to the final chapter. Ooh. Monday. Oh, a daytime stream, but not on a Friday. That's new. Isn't it? That's cool. So that could be quite a long stream then. So I played Layers of Fear 1. Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty good. But I've got the game early from the publisher. Ah, that's cool. Good times, man. Happy days. Onimusha. Time Splitters 1 and 2. Final Fantasy X. Dynasty Warriors. I'd forgotten about Dynasty Warriors. I never owned the game myself. SSX, Tony Hawk's 2. It's on my head. Embargo lifts at 1 PM. But I'm not allowed to spoil the ending. Oh, I see. Which is why you're going to be playing up to the end. That's cool, man. Onimusha is great. Which kind of game is Onimusha? That wasn't that... it was a fighting game, wasn't it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, then midnight I finish it. That's cool, bro. So that's Monday. So I'll be at work. Oh no, I won't be at work. I'll be streaming myself. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be streaming on Monday because it's bank holiday, innit, on Monday. Going to be streaming like a long stream, a Minecraft stream. 2 PM until whenever I finish, basically, but probably about 7 PM. But when I'm finished, if you're still streaming, I'll come along, man. Defo. Kind of like Dino Crisis, but Sam. Oh yeah, brilliant game. LOF 2. Yeah, I'd like to see that, man. There's a Fear 2. I think that would be cool. Wait, what did we just pick up? It was the other bridge cog, wasn't it? Yeah, we got both bridge cogs. Yeah, alright, wicked. Hype. And then we get Bayleaf again. Awesome. I'll be one of the first people to stream it. That is really cool, man. That is definitely something to be proud of, dude. Ah, we need this. I'm guessing this is a third bridge cog. It's like Feudal Resident Evil. Yeah, I've definitely heard of the game. It sounds good, actually. I've never played it, though. I'm not sure if I've ever seen any gameplay. If I would have done it, would have been, you know, Green Tech playing. That I would have watched. Right, so we've got all the bridge cogs now, so we just need to go back to the place where we put the cogs. Such hype, seriously. That is a really cool thing, because I reckon you'll get loads and loads of people. How could I forget? Oh, Metal Gear Solid 2, that was brilliant. What a brilliant game. Yeah, I really enjoyed watching you play that. Right, so this is it then, chat. This is when I very first played the game. I played it on Boxing Day because I got it for Christmas. And I remember I pulled the thing, and my granddad was like, "Oh, that's clever," because we just spent ages going around getting all the cogs because we didn't get them all at once like we just did. We put one in, and then we pulled the thing, and it didn't work. And then you pull the thing. And it makes the bridge appear. And he was like, "Oh, that's clever, isn't it?" Yeah. I miss my granddad. I don't know if I'll get loads, we'll see. I'm just stoked to play the game. I've had it in my library for a week, just haven't played it. Yeah, I reckon you'll get quite a lot of people watching. They'd be fools not to watch. I reckon it'll be pretty cool. I really want to watch it myself. There's some other games I might be on the early access. Yeah, Much Hearts, man. A toast to your granddad, absolutely, man. Yeah, he died a long time ago now. It's more than a decade ago. Kind of crazy when you think about it. Anyway, I can't talk about mostly because I don't want to jinx it. Ah, fair enough, man. Yeah, I jinxed myself recently. A lot of people at work have been getting a cold. I said I don't have a cold. Then what happened to me a couple of days later? I got a cold. Oh, there we go. That's what we... Right, I think what we're probably going to do, we're going to put flame on the command box. Because we're going to need it a lot. And then we'll just shoot this. And then this opens this, and then we'll just flame. Good times, guys. There's a really pretty bit in a minute as well. I really like this area. Like, I do feel that, like, because each of the areas in the game is so different, and I really feel like this particular area, like, I feel like the devs put more time into this area than any of the rest of the game. I don't know why. I really get that feeling. This is the more sort of traditional adventure kind of area. Like, one of the other areas that I do quite like is an area that's like, it's not so linear. You sort of go around doing all the bits. Devs put no time into the end. That is so true. Has anybody ever seen the third Indiana Jones movie? Beyond the leap of faith lies an ancient prize. the leap of faith, right? That is so much like the third Indiana Jones movie when he does the leap of faith. But isn't that pretty as well? Doesn't doesn't that look cool? The Last Crusade. No, the third one is the. Oh, it's the one about the cup. Is it the Last Crusade? Am I wrong? It's the one with it's the one with James Bond in it. That's the one. Oh, what is it? It's the one with Indy's dad in it. The Dino Boss guy. Yeah, exactly. Imagine if it didn't work though. Starfox, you maniac. There's a bridge just here. They're after the Holy Grail. That's the one. That's a good film actually. That's my favourite out of the franchise. Right. I love that. It is a weird Starfox game. It's not really a Starfox game, it's more of a Zelda clone. Like I was saying, it was originally its own IP. It was going to be a game called Dinosaur Planet. And I'm guessing that Crystal, the blue fox lady, was going to be the main character. And then, for some reason, in their infinite wisdom, they decided to just add the Starfox IP to the whole thing. And yeah, it's bad. And then they made Starfox the main. They made it so that then, you know, Crystal becomes ensconced and can't escape, and then you got to save her. It's like budget Zelda, yeah, but in space with animals and dinos. I think it would have been a better game if they'd have just not bothered with the whole if they hadn't have bothered with the whole Starfox thing. But it wouldn't have got so much money. They wouldn't have gotten so many people to buy it. So part of me is glad that they did it, just purely because I feel like maybe I might not have experienced the game. But at the same time, it would have been a better game if they hadn't done that, for sure. They probably expected it to flop and panicked. Maybe? I don't know. All I know is that it is a bit of a mess. And it's a shame. Hold on. I do need more of these, otherwise I'm going to run out. I'm going to run out, to quote Samwise Gamgee. The real hero of Lord of the Rings. Let's talk real. It's not Frodo, it's Samwise. Frodo wouldn't have got very far without Sam. Excuse me. Sorry about the whole crashing thing, it's a bit weird. The music in this game is a bit weird as well. Like, I hate the fact that every time we see Crystal, we get this ridiculous, like, sexy sax thing. It's so lame. Yeah, like, if you've never seen the game before, you'll see exactly what I mean. As soon as we meet Crystal, it's like... It's so lame. And, like, literally every time she's in it. Because Starfox, like, Fox McCloud's actually a bit of a dick. In this game, like, he's quite rude to people, and like his main what's the word? His main reason for like wanting to save Crystal is basically because she's hot. Like, as soon as he sees her, he's like, "Oh wow, she's beautiful. I have to save her." Like, what? It's just he just thinks with his dick, basically. Does Fox McCloud? I mean, he has moments of genuinely having other people's interests at heart, but they're pretty few and far between. It's lamer than that one music in Resident Evil. I don't even know. I know that they're like the voice acting in the first Resident Evil game is famously bad. There's that whole thing, isn't there, about Jill you were nearly a Jill sandwich, which is just like the worst voice acting there's ever been in anything ever. He's a dick because he can't use a blaster. He was a dick before he found out that he couldn't use a blaster. Sorry, Virtue. Song requests are currently unavailable. Wow. What can I say? I'm sorry, my dude. I'll have them available when we're playing Minecraft, my dude. No worries. I think we're actually nearly there. I forgot to add Kappa. I see.
Tricky? Tricky!
Okay. So Tricky has disappeared.
They usually do.
Oh, it's the Resident Evil music. Shall we, I'll put the music on for you guys, just while we're... Oh, it's only a minute long anyway. The thing is, it interfaces really badly with the game music. Oh, wow. Oh my god, yeah, it's really bad. Wait, hold on. Ah, I forgot to do something. It's like really dissonant and like, oh my god, it's horrible. It's probably supposed to make you feel uncomfortable, but it just sounds goofy. Oh my god, that's really bad. I'm actually gonna turn that off now. It's like one of the strangest pieces of video game music ever, I swear. It is weird. It's probably supposed to make you feel uneasy, but it's just like off. That's so bizarre. Literally, that's all we needed to do, by the way, chat. We needed to get on the mammoth, to knock down the door to get off the mammoth again, which is not great, but it's okay. Then we get to go, oh, I remember this bit. This is fun. That is really odd. That's just such weird music. It's what, PS1 era? But yeah, the original Resident Evil game was actually quite a weird game. In that it's just the way that it played, and all that kind of thing. But considering like what they had to go with, I feel like they actually did the best they could have done with what they had. It's not bad actually. I mean, it's not my jam, but I understand why people liked it. I did watch people play it. Speaking of Resident Evil, I just found really oh, this is cool, by the way. It opens everything up. This is one of the only vehicle bits that I don't mind in the game, by the way, and partially because there's like no enemies. It's really easy. So this is actually an area that we've been to before. It's just all open. This is where those boulders were falling down, and I said that they looked like they were made of styrofoam. You guys remember that? I do like the music. It's like the boss music. Well, it's not so much the boss music. It's the vehicle event music, I suppose. It's played a few times throughout the game. I'll catch up on chat in just a sec. Hold on. There we go. And then we crash it. Speaking of Resident Evil, I just found a really interesting looking survival horror on Steam. And then I guess that's the links to the survival horror. Oh yes, we need to run. We're on a conveyor belt. Help! Oh yeah, we can literally just do this though. It costs nothing for us to do this, by the way. It doesn't even cost us any magic. So we can literally just do that forever. Indefinitely. Oh, here we are. Oh, hello, mate. I didn't see you. So I can see a thing over there just on the left there that's like... it's called a monster... I think it's called like a life force gate. But basically we have to kill all the monsters in the room in order to make it go down. There you go. And there's only one more monster left, which I'm guessing is this guy. Hello, gorgeous. Would you mind folding like the little bitch that you are and dying? There we go. Okay, that opens the door. Oh, you can just about hear Tricky as well, screaming, help! No. No, Tricky. I find you genuinely annoying and don't want to help. Okay, so we need Tricky for that. I'm guessing there's some sort of key or something in there. But we can't open that until we've let Tricky go, because we need his flame command to do that. Oops. Oopsie. I made a boo-boo. Right. Here we are. So, there's... what was it? Belena Tay, I think her name is, the gatekeeper's daughter. What are you doing? So there's Tricky. I don't know why he's like rolling on the floor. It looks like he's having quite a lot of fun in that cell, which is a bit weird. Bit of a glutton for punishment, maybe. I think Tricky might be into some weird shit. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't remember exactly where we need to go here. We need obviously a key. We need 2 keys, but I think we need to release Tricky first. I think. No. Oh, I bet there's gonna be some like... do you reckon there's like gonna be some furry porn of Tricky? There's definitely furry porn of Crystal for sure. There's got to be. But do you reckon there's furry porn of Tricky out there? That'd be a bit weird. I suppose actually he's a kid, so maybe not. Is he a kid? I suppose he's supposed to be a kid, isn't he? Thinking about it, maybe not. That'd be a bit weird. Of course there is. What's it called? It's called Rule 16 or something. I kind of hope there isn't, now that I think about it. You know the rules of the internet, exactly. 34, there you go, Rule 34. I actually genuinely hope there isn't. That's actually quite weird. But yeah, Rule 34 of the internet, there you go. Why is it Rule 34, by the way? Is there a Rule 31? Wait, something just attacked me. What's killing me? What's attacking me? Oh, right. He's shooting at me. What a dick. Is there like a Rule 33 and a Rule, whatever? Is there a Rule 1? Oh my god, there's literally a list. I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. I'll get past this area, like my favourite room, and then we'll have a look at the list. Maybe at the end of the stream, we'll do a few minutes of just chatting and we'll have a look. Let me save that link. I'll open the link and we'll have a look at it later. There we go. Right, so this should be the key to Tricky's cage, I think. There we go. Right. So now we need to go back without getting squashed or shot or anything. What you can just do, literally, you become completely invincible when you use this. I was saying this earlier, it doesn't cost anything to use and you become completely invincible against everything. I don't think there's a single thing that hurts you in this game when you have that particular shield up. So when you do have that shield up, it's basically just a waiting game until whatever is attacking you is vulnerable. That actually, I think that the combat in this game is pretty poor, to be fair. Bless. Right, so we need to go back over to where Tricky is. He's the other side of this, isn't he? Right, here we go. Da 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 da. Can we make it all the way around without getting flamed? No. We actually walked into that as well. What a dick. Yes, I'm right here. Shut up. Where's the key? Here we are. For anyone wondering, if you try and open the other cage, it doesn't work. There we go. Hello, mate. Right, so now we're here. Where are we going? Well, that is a good question. I saw something that I needed you to break earlier. So, let's go. Oh, that was close. Right, it's over here, isn't it? So I think it's kind of lame that it's literally like, oh, you need him, and then you oh shit, I got in the way there. And then you immediately get the thing. I feel like it should be like, oh, you get the thing, then you have to do like a puzzle, and then you get it, rather than, you know? I just feel like that would be more satisfying that way around. Maybe that's just me. I feel like there should be a follow-up, sort of puzzle or challenge. Way! Easy, easy, mate. Lesus, thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it, mate. Like playing Black Ops 4. This guy is a diva on Battle Royale games. Seriously, he's got an aim of like a hawk. He's brilliant. Check him out sometime if you like. If you like a proper British guy just playing Battle Royale games, then Lesus is your place to go, mate. Seriously. He's a nice guy. Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. How are you doing, Lesus? I mean, you can't get much more British than Lesus, can you? Appreciate it, mate.
I am Fox, and this is the crown.
And you're welcome. Seriously, thanks, man. Much love to you.
Gatekeeper to find the spellstone. Do you know where it's hidden?
My name is Belina Tay. The gatekeeper is my father. Did he send you to rescue me?
Just 1 second there, mate.
I'm sorry, Belina, but he feels you have betrayed the beliefs of the gatekeepers. We were only sent to find the spellstone.
The old fool. I had to save the tribe. If it wasn't for my father being a gatekeeper, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Yeah, get out of the way, Fox, because yeah, she could have killed me just then. If I hadn't got out of the way... Best part of the game. We are very nearly at my favourite room in the entire game. Very nearly. It's not this room though. It's not the next room. It's the one after. Kirby had a battle royale mode. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, man. I've got a bit of a cold. I caught it from my new.
Paulina, are you there?
Listen carefully. Find a way to the bottom of the mine. I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there. Where's she from then? Yeah, oh, there it is. Look, that's very helpful. Yeah, I've got a bit of a cold. I caught it off of my new colleagues. I nearly didn't stream today, but I'm kind of glad that I did because I'm really enjoying it. Other than that, though, I'm pretty happy. It's Friday. We've got like a bank holiday weekend. So that's pretty cool. Have you got any plans for the bank holiday weekend at all, Lizus? You going to be streaming, or you got anything else planned? This room confused me a bit when I first played it. You got to do this, isn't it? Isn't this right? Yeah, that's right. That confused me. I did not know you had to do that. Yeah, we're very nearly at my favourite room in the whole game, and this whole sort of bit is just my favourite. I love it. Oh, hello, mate. Hey, don't walk away from me, mate. How dare you? There he is. Oh, barbecue tomorrow. Wait, that's cool. I love a little shindig Sunday. Oh, that's cool, man. Barbecue. I hope the weather holds out for you. Apparently, the weather's supposed to be like super nice over the bank holiday weekend, which for Britain is actually pretty rare. So yeah, mate, literally make the most of it. Have a great barbecue because that's a pretty cool thing. I wish I was having a barbecue over the bank holiday weekend. We'll probably spend some time outside. I mean, we might go for maybe a picnic or something, like me and the wife, if we can be asked. I think that's probably what we'll do. I think we've forgotten to do something. 23 tomorrow, 21 Sunday should be is that when you're streaming? I think 23. Oh, that's cool, man. I was about to say, hope the weather's good. Yeah, the forecast is pretty good for the weekend, actually. So that's pretty, that's kind of, poggers. We need to, as Brits, we need to really make the most of it. Because how often do you get a nice bank holiday, man? Like, maybe once a year if you're lucky. Like, really lucky. Oh, there we go, that's what we needed to do. But I think there's one more thing that we need to destroy, is there not? That one? There you go. I thought there was one more. I don't actually know whether that one's required to complete the game, but we'll open it up anyway. Good times. I reckon it's going to be a good weekend, actually. Well, I forgot that they respawn. Wait, my only real regret, like I say, is having the cold. Probably going to stop me from doing some things over the weekend, I would imagine. But never mind, eh? Shit happens. Could be worse. Could be much worse, to be fair. Right. So, we'll go... Oh, wait. Right. If I remember rightly, we can't get back on these if we fall in the water. So we need to be really super careful. Oh, back in. And the water is... it's not poisonous. It's like just really cold. So if I spend any time in the water, I'll actually die. There we go. Right. Right, so we're up here now. I can't actually remember. Yeah. Good times, good times. What are you going to be playing next time you stream then? What kind of BR are you fancying at the moment? Also interesting you said about BR, because Battle Royale games are called Battle Royale games, aren't they? Because of the film, the Japanese film Battle Royale. Now, if anyone hasn't watched that film, go watch it. It's really good. It's actually probably it's definitely in my top 10 movies of all time, for sure. It's a really, really good movie, and it's actually Quentin Tarantino's favourite movie of all time. And just on that, it's kind of worth watching, because, you know, kind of knows what he's talking about, that guy. Aha! Aha! This is it. Once we're into the main room, we're into my favourite room in the entire game. I can't wait for this. It's kind of cheesy, but it's a really good film. Is it cheesy? I didn't really get any cheesy vibes when I saw Battle Royale, the Japanese one. What's cheesy about it? Here we go. Green Tech, if you're still in chat, did you get any cheesy vibes from Battle Royale? Here we go. Oh, we're nearly there. I think we've got one more room actually before we get to my favourite. We're actually getting a little bit excited. Like, here we are.
It hasn't been easy. Now,
what are you talking about? It's been well easy.
My father didn't say exactly where it was, but he knew that General Scales had hidden it somewhere close. Look carefully. I'm sure you and your little friend can find it before they do. Time is short. You must find the spellstone.
Oh, that voice acting is so bad. Like, the change in tone. Oh. Right, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favourite room in the entire game. It's just so well put together. I love it. We're literally right next to the way forward, if I remember rightly. There's the way forward. There's literally, that is the boss room, just over there. But we've got to do quite a few things in order to get there. There we go. It's literally just across that lava. You can even see it from here. Like, oi, mate. Oi, mate, get it. There you go, look, that's the like the teleporter into the boss room. Right, so just give it a quick cheeky save and then we'll start picking apart this room. I love this room. Right, so we need to go up to the top first, I think, if I remember rightly. So let's go. I don't think there's anything that we need from the bottom level at this moment in time. And then you've got to get up here. The first time you go up, it's quite easy, if I remember rightly. Because you can just, if you sort of make a mistake, you can just shield yourself like I'm doing there. Like that. That definitely would have got us. If I hadn't have put the shield up. I can't remember if coming up here first thing is what we're supposed to do, actually, but we'll see. Here we are. And then what do we do from here? Is there a thing? Oh yeah, right, there's a thing there. We'll go all the way to the top and then we'll go and get... Because I know that we need to bring a barrel up here. It probably would have been better if we'd have just got the barrel straight off the bat. Thinking about it. But I'm not sure actually. So we may as well, as we're already up here, we'll activate the thing. This guy. That's what we need to activate. We need to activate you. Because that goes and gets the barrel. I think that's all we need to do, actually. We probably didn't need to do that right now. We could have just got the barrel straight off the bat. I don't think there's anything else. I just want to sort of scout out. Right, that's where we need to throw the barrel. Okay, cool. Right, so now we need to find our way back down to the bottom. Can we jump? I don't think we can jump. I don't think the game will let us because it's too far. Probably just insta-death, so the game actually won't let you do it. Alright, we'll just come down here. Whee! I quite like that animation. I don't even know why. It's just quite satisfying. You know what I mean? Right, and then we can go back down here. We should just be able to run this because we run at about the same pace as... In fact, we run slightly faster on the inside. So we don't want to catch up with that because it will hurt us. Right, here we go. Right, so we need to take this barrel up top. And we need to be very careful not to be hit by these barrels. Because otherwise it hurts quite a lot. Because if we get hit by the barrels, then the explosive barrel that we've got in our hand will explode. And do like a whole shield of damage. So it's got to be pretty careful. Oh! Do you know, I don't think I've ever done that. Ever, like, in playing all the times I've played this game. I don't think I've ever fallen off like that. What a noob. What a noob! Did I just hear another thing other than noob? Right, we'll go over here, right, okay. Right, let's try that again. You have to be quite careful, as you can see. There we go. Right, and now, right. You can kind of see what we're trying to do here. It's quite slow work, because we need to be really, really careful that we don't get hit by one of these, especially near the top, because then we have to start the whole thing again. Here we are, I think. Oh, there we go. Right. Phew! Right, that's the hardest bit. But we still need to be careful that the thing doesn't explode, because if it does, we have to start the whole thing again. So that's the thing that we activated earlier that takes it up to the next level. We could do with a little bit more health, because we've only got 3 shields at the moment. It's quite similar to Zelda in the fact that once you kill like bosses, you get more maximum health. Here we go. Although what isn't like Zelda is you don't get like heart pieces, you only get like whole hearts. Heart containers, I suppose, would be the equivalent, like the ones that you get when you kill a boss in Zelda. Here we go. I hope this gets it on the first try. Boom! There we go. And we need some health. There we go. Nice. And then what does that open? That opens. That's next to where the barrels appear, isn't it? Yep. Allows us into a new part of the room. My only regret about this room is it's over far too quickly. Oh, that was close. Did you see the response time on that? That was crazy. Oh, right, we can't go that way yet. That was crazy quick on the trigger. See, every now and then, Mela pulls out a pro play. It's not very often, but it happens. Right, there, here we go. So this is the way that just opened up. Wicked. Hello, mate. Alright, we want to not... Is it up or down that we need to go? I think it's down this way. I'm not sure. There's definitely something there, so let's see. Ah! This has got to be it, right? Aha! That was the area that I was just at, wasn't it? Yeah, that's near the top. Okay, cool. Now, question is, I always forget this. Is there something if we go upwards? I think there's literally nothing. There might be a secret or maybe some, what's it called? Power cells. There might be, if we're lucky. I think there's nothing up here, if I remember rightly, like, at all. I love the fact that we're completely invincible as well. Yeah, there's literally nothing. That's so bad. Hey, Loth! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? What have you been up to? Right, this is my favourite room in the entire game, by the way, so you kind of joined at a pretty good time. We've opened most of the room up. We need to go back up again now, to where that new bit opened. Whoa! Was out with friends today. Hey! Wait. Oh, is that Navi? That's a really cute emote. I like that a lot. I mean, obviously, I like Lynn's ones too. Was out with friends today. What were you up to with your friends? Did you go out like shopping or to the cinema or? Couldn't stay at a Lim stream though. Ah, that's cute. Good old Lynn. How's she doing? She okay? I didn't get to watch her stream today. I kind of got home and immediately was busy and then started streaming. Just hanging around. Oh, that's cool, man. That's good fun. Just hanging is good. Just chilling. Happy days. She was happy. Ah, that's great. I'm glad to hear it. Lynn deserves to be happy. We all deserve to be happy. Each and every one of us. And streaming makes me happy. Talking to you lovely people makes me happy. I know I sound like I'm taking the piss, but I genuinely mean that as well. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow, so we're planning that too. Ooh, that's pretty exciting. Is it what, a friend's wedding? A family member's wedding? There we go. So that makes two halves of the bridge, as you can see there. I do believe that's it. I showed you earlier that I said, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to the boss, which is just across this lava. Friend's wedding. Mate. That's kind of fun, man. I mean, I'm not a big fan of weddings, but at the same time, I mean, I'd much rather go to a wedding than a funeral. You know, it's a happy time, isn't it? It's from SFX. He also has ogres. Well, I prefer Navi because Navi is from Zelda, which is like my favourite thing. Whereas ogres, I can take them or leave them. Although I'm a big fan of Shrek. Well, maybe the first two films, maybe not so much the ones after. Wait, what? Ah, right, okay. Right. Apparently, my wife, being pregnant, has got herself a new uniform that's a little bit bigger than the old one. She's going to need my help to get it in. I need to unlock the front door. So, give me literally, like, 20 seconds. Oh, I'm not even going to go be right back. There we go. See? Less than 20 seconds. No worries. She's not here yet. She just needed me to unlock the door. Right, where are we going? Oh yes, the boss. Good times. Weddings are always fun. I have a bit of a knees up. Am I right? Oh, hello. I thought we had to kill all of the bad guys in this room. Clearly we don't, because I think we've done everything that we need to in order to get to the boss, if I remember. Here we are, look. Excuse me. This is literally it. Hello. Oh, God. I've lost my... Have you got anything else planned for the... Because it's bank holiday. Is it bank holiday where you are, Loth? Crystal. I knew you'd like Crystal. Have you played this game before, Loth? Heard she's hot. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can see, yeah. I can see why she might have created a few fairies. We'll look at a picture of her soon. I'll just show you what she looks like, because I reckon you're gonna like it, Loth. But she's only in the very beginning and very end of the game, unfortunately. We're playing as Starfox, so we did get to play. If you want to maybe watch the VOD of this once we're finished, yeah, it's good times. I know that Norway doesn't have bank holidays, I don't think, Mala. Well, I'm gonna have to pour some out for you, mate. Finland. What do you mean? Are you in Norway or Finland? What's that? What? Bank holiday? Oh. It's like a... There's something neat, yeah, I know. It's like a national holiday, but there's no reason to it. It's literally so the banks can have a day off, and most people are off that day, even if they don't work for a bank. For example, I am off tomorrow. This guy's cool, by the way. This is like the only... This is like the only proper boss in the whole game, in my opinion. Although, why he's holding the spellstone and why he decides to eat it, bit beyond me. Makes sense, aye. But we don't have that, no. But basically what it means is I'm off Monday when normally I wouldn't be. So I'm going to stream. The music doesn't really fit. It's a bit goofy. Right, here we go. It's really a UK thing. I know that I think they have them in what's the word I'm looking for? They have them in the US as well. So this is a boss, if you hadn't noticed, chat. What do we want? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. What am I doing? I'm shooting him, right? I'm not oh my god, that does so much damage. 1 whole heart of damage, and I've only got 3 hearts total. That's a bit mean. Oh, what? Nah, I'm calling bullshit on that, mate. Right, I think we got him there. Ow. Okay, right, we've got him back. Welcome back, Virtue. We're fighting a boss now. He's about to eat us. Are you going to play... What, right now? Or Lovers of Aether. That sounds like fun. That sounds like quite a lot of fun to watch, because it's not the kind of game I'd normally play. Of course you are, Loth. Which was made as an April Fool's joke. Are you going to do that now, or are you doing it? I don't know. Here we are. So this guy literally has the spellstone in his uvula. How weird is that? Haha, degenerate. I love you guys. Ha! Got him. You can actually, if you scroll down, you can. I've got that sound bite. If you fancy it. Got him. No, you. No, you. Ow. At least that didn't hurt as much. Thanks, Versi. Noughts, anyone? What? Pog. What I'm going to do, by the way, I'm going to finish this area. Then we're going to go just chatting for a bit, just so maybe we can have a look at the rules of the internet that Virtue linked earlier, and also maybe we'll get a picture of Crystal up for Loth. And then I'll end the stream. I can't believe there's not much magic around here. Noughts is definitely not my kind of game, but it is fun to watch. I like watching Lynn play it. I wouldn't mind watching Vert play it sometime. That'd be nice. There's a lot of rules. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'd like to go through some of them. I think that would be fun. Ow. Wait, what do I need to... At which point is it that I need to actually attack this? I feel like I've just wasted an awful lot of magic. We don't need to help Loth find images of Crystal. We'll have a look anyway, just out of interest. Good old Crystal. I started to play Smiles, and apparently I'm good. Ah, right, wicked. I know that Lynn's good. I don't really know much. I'm guessing that Vert's not bad, but I genuinely don't know. Am I actually doing any damage to this motherfucker right now? I always get a little bit stuck here. We don't... Right. I'm pissing away a lot of magic right now. Probably the worst tiered Nought streamer. What do you mean? What are you actually... Oh, I see. Tiered? Versi would carry me. Alright, cool, man. Wow. I don't know. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with being carried, my dude. I get carried whenever Mr. Zendo... Ah, we've hurt him now. I get carried whenever I play like any FPS with Mr. Zendo, especially Apex. I'm so bad at Apex. I mean, I still have a bit of a go and have a bit of a play, but seriously, I'm really bad at it. I think L2 was where I'd reasonably sit. I genuinely don't know what that means. Is that level 2? I don't know a huge amount about Awesome Noughts, if I'm honest. It is a cool looking game though. I was L2 most of my active years. Ah. League 2. Ah. That's cool. League 1 is top league. Oh, I see. So it's like Silver League almost, if it had that kind of. That makes sense. I don't remember this boss being this long-winded. Am I maybe doing something wrong, do you think, chat? Can we maybe use Tricky to do something? I think maybe we... Oh, no, we clearly can't. I thought maybe we could use Tricky to, like, confuse the bad guy. Although I might become a single game streamer when Microsoft E announces... What's that? Mecha Soul. Ooh, I don't think I've heard of that one. Mecha Soul. Is it supposed to all be one word? Right, here we go. For anyone wondering why I'm just running around aimlessly, I'm waiting for these to respawn so I can get some more magic, because you have to have the magic to kill the boss. Right, I think what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to wait for the boss to do that, like, raw thing. And then I attack. It's an arcade mech game. Did anyone, on that kind of note, did anybody ever play Armored Core on the PlayStation? I remember really like playing loads of Armored Core 2 on the PlayStation 2. That's a really good game. I know there's a cute whale boy. Oh, right, okay. Wicked. Is that what I'm supposed to do? That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I'm supposed to get him when he does that. There we go. Right, we definitely did some damage to him there. Unfortunately, we do now need some more magic, but luckily it's respawned. So let's Let's just go and get ourselves some more magic. Wait. Oh, we got a little bit damage there. Okay. He does quite a lot of damage, this guy, doesn't he? Oh. Oh, there we go. We got him. Yes! Right, I think he eats us again, which is really stupid, because like, what happened to him last time he ate us? He got hurt. So any normal creature would not do it again. But there we go, look. The spellstone stuck in his UV light. We can take damage from this as it swings as well. So we've got to be a bit careful. Hey! Have we got it?
Huh? Oh no.
What did you think was going to happen? I mean, it could be worse. We could get sucked, like, swallowed into the stomach. Brilliant. Just while this is playing, I do need to be right back, so we'll just watch this little video.
Oh, you must forgive your father. You must work together to lead the Snowhorn tribe against Scales instead of fighting each other.
I will, Fox. Because of you, my people shall no longer live as slaves.
Okay, we'll see you soon. We gotta take this spellstone back to the planet.
That was pretty good timing. All right. I think we're gonna finish it there. We'll make going back to where it's called back to the main area, Thorntail Hollow. The first thing that we do in the next stream. But just before we do finish the stream, there's a couple of things I wanted to sort of have a bit of a play with you guys. Do you like that, by the way? I put Starfox in there. You always sets it offline so I can't find you. Such a noob. I'm just kidding. Right, let's stop this sound. Right, so let's have a quick look then, shall we, at the rules of the internet. I think this should be fun. Let's have a look. 1. Do not talk about it. Do not talk about I see. Always speak. C. Remember second place. What the fuck is that? It doesn't matter. I missed. Oh, these aren't. Right, Rufflecopter makes you look like a noob. We are acronym. Anonymous is Legion. Anonymous does not forgive. Anonymous does not forget. Anonymous can be horrible, senseless, uncaring monster. This is really weird. If you enjoy any rival sites, don't. All your carefully picked arguments can easily be ignored. Well, that is very true. If a site looks serious, it doesn't mean it's a trusted site. That's true. Anything you say can and will be used against you. True. Anything you say can be turned into something else. Yeah. Do not argue with trolls, it means they win. True. The harder you try, the harder you will fail. Oh, I don't like that one. If you fail in epic proportions, it may just become a winning failure. Oh my god. And then what was it? 36? Oh, if it exists, there's an app for it. If it exists, there's a YouTube of it. If it exists, there's a Lego of it. If it isn't Minecraft, there's a crafting idea video of it. If it exists, there is a parody of it on YouTube. If it exists, there is Pokemon based on it. If it there is a dubstep of it, no exceptions. Everything in real life is on the internet. Well, that, yeah. If no porn is found, it will be made. There you go, rule 35 of the internet. That one's even, like, bolded. That's amazing. Oh my, oh, this one's even better. Even with cruise control, you still have to steer. Well, that is true. Caps lock is cruise control for cool. I see. Very clever. Lurk more. It's never enough. That one's quite appropriate, innit? No porn is found at the moment. It will be made. There we go. There will always be even more fucked up shit than what you just saw. You cannot divide by 0. No real limits of any kind. That's so true. Well, there you go. what we are also just quickly going to do, Loth, pay attention. I'm going to get a picture. Now I'm going to hide this first because I did notice there's some not safe for work images of Crystal. I'm not really sure what they were going for with this particular model. You know, sexy fox. If I could get an actual image from the game, there you go. Crystal the sexy fox. Like what? So yeah, you can enjoy that one. Oh, exactly. Hot. There you go. So I thought you'd enjoy that. And there's all these like other. Oh god. I should probably be careful. I think I've got safe search on, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be okay. But you kind of, I think you get the idea. There you go. That's an actual image from the game. That's another image from the game. That's from the end, isn't it, of the game? So happy days. Especially for you, that one, Loth. Bunnies aren't my thing. What about foxes? No animal is my thing. Well, no. She's no Lola bunny. You guys. Foxes are great. Totally. Well, there you go, chat. I think that's more than enough of that, don't you? Do you like my my intermission, by the way? Doesn't it look like... Don't shoot. It's gonna shoot me. Ah! Oh, much love to you guys, seriously. Dragons are pretty, yeah, they're pretty dank. Dragons are cool, man. I think we're going to end it there. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed today's stream. I really hope you guys did as well. The next stream, what day is it today? It is Friday. So the next stream is going to be Monday. We're going to be streaming 2 o'clock in the afternoon until 7 o'clock earliest, a Minecraft stream. I'd just like to say a few thank yous just before we sign off today. Let's have a look. What have we got? Ace5180, thank you so much for the follow. Wolf O'Donnell, thank you for the follow. But also Miku, thank you so much for the sub. You legend. And also Lesus, in fact, is the way that you're supposed to pronounce that. Thanks for the resub, man. I really, really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thanks also everyone in chat for joining me today. I really do appreciate the lurks, but also the chat. It's fun because obviously it's a single player game. So the kind of, you know, the point of streaming is to, you know, share it with you guys and have a chat while we're playing. It's definitely been that. So firstly, thanks for sticking around, Loth, Virtutes, really everyone, Miku, thanks for the chat. Much love to all of you, really. Second cam. I use the second cam a lot more, obviously, when I'm doing the Minecraft streams, but I kind of like it, actually. It's not bad. It's like a little extra thing. Happy days, right? I can't let you do that, Starfox. Is that a reference to 2001 Space Odyssey? I was like, with that HAL guy, I'm afraid I can't let you do that. I haven't set up a second cam in the last few streams. It is a bit of a pain. Well, it's not too much of a pain, actually, to set up. But I don't do it every time, but most times now. Now that I don't know what I'm going to do when I go back into the computer room, because I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put the second cam. I got a second camera too. Ah, that's cool, man. It's probably a reference to that, yeah. That's cool. I will have to bring my game, bring my A game as best as possible Monday. Totally, man. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be amazing. I mean, obviously, I'm going to be streaming myself, but as soon as I'm blue tack it to the ceiling, maybe something like that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, can't hide clothes behind furniture. I will definitely try and view that as much as possible because I think that's going to be a really cool stream. So when I'm not streaming, I'm definitely going to be watching you. So that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. So I think we should probably we should send our love to somebody else. Oh, what do you guys reckon? We've got Socks is playing The Sims. Navelo is playing Fortnite. Mr. Zendo is playing that new game Splitgate. What do you guys think? Any preference or any other recommendations at all before we go? Don't go anywhere, guys. What have we got on here as well? Loth is Arcanine. I love Arcanine. Versi, your Beedrill, like we mentioned earlier. That's a cool Pokemon. Virtue is Golem. One of the classics that you need to trade in order to evolve. Have we not got any preferences? I'm really torn whether to do Zendo or Socks. The Streamy one is playing Rad. Streamy one. Meh. I don't know, man. What do you reckon out of Mr. Zendo and Socks, chat? I reckon I'd like to raid one of those. I'm not sure. Who do you raid more out of Socks and Mr. Zendo? Mr. Zendo, definitely. I think I've only ever raided Socks maybe once. I've raided Zendo loads of times. Loads of times. We should have a little bit of background music as well while we're getting ready for raiding. So you reckon maybe if we don't do Socks very often, we should maybe send our love to her? I think that'd be nice. All right. Oh yeah, daddy-o. Groove into the music, man. Oh wow, it's my 5-month sub with her as well. That's crazy. All right, I think we're gonna go Socks. I think. Much as I do love Mr. Zendo, and I do love him, he gets a lot of raids from me. He deserves them, but let's raid Socks. I very rarely get the opportunity to raid Socks because she's not normally streaming when I'm streaming. So let's go say hello to Socks. Give her a massive mellow hello for me. Thanks again, guys. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to come along if you can on Monday. But I'm going to be streaming Starfox again Thursday. I think it's either Wednesday or Thursday. Raid her sock drawer exactly. Let me just double check. I've written it down. That'd be the wrong button. You idiot, Mella. Next, Starfox stream is going to be. Wait, where does it say the time? Wednesday. I've got it down as. Where's it? Wednesday or was it Thursday? I can't remember. Anyway, keep an eye out on Twitter because whichever one it is, it may change in the next couple of days anyway. But keep an eye out on Twitter and the information below, and also on my Discord because I always put my my timetable up on there. Or Naught's game just started. Okay, no worries. Well, we're gonna go raid her. So let's go and raid Oddsocks. So we'll see you guys very soon. Thanks again, guys, for joining me. Just remember, you guys are amazing. My name is Mella, and we will see you guys next time. Bye for now.